Hello, everyone. Welcome back again to The Wayward Dice. Today we're playing our 7th session of the Dragon Heist campaign. So I'm going to be playing Dordre, Prince Ottigan, and Luckface today. And Zach?
I'll be playing Mouther, Rue, and Satterless.
And I'm here representing both Swiftly and her feathered raptor companion, Falling Feather.
Yeah, but you could still.
Alright, and then you might have set it back to the stream so we can get any chat comments. So our first
Attempt. Did not go very
had
well.
some audio issues. So anyways, we're trying this out again. So we've restructured some of our audio, so hopefully we won't have a repeat. But if you're watching and you want to leave any comments on audio quality, hopefully you can hear all four of us.
And not the stream itself being repeated through the laptop.
We're still dropping tons of frames.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So does that mean we're just losing a lot of audio as well, or just the visual?
It's the visual that's flying up and down everywhere.
Okay.
So we're just going to say sorry in advance for any sort of drop in video or audio quality, because we are doing this through a very roundabout method that involves a couple of people on Zoom.
We're trying
and Twitch.
our hardest to provide the best content to you,
Okay.
and we apologize.
And this should be
now.
the only day we have to do anything like
Yeah.
this.
Well, we've talked about experimenting with this, so we'll try it. So maybe the video will be garbage tonight, but hopefully the audio is coming through loud and clear.
Okay.
So if it's just unwatchable, just leave a comment, and we might end the stream early.
Yes.
But otherwise, we'll assume the audio is good, and the video you can just click through the slideshow at your own pleasure. So I'm Nathan. I'm the DM tonight. Last night we continued the adventure looking for the Dragon Gold. There's an interview at a temple, a confrontation with some sort of constructed device called a Nimblewright, and they obtained a magical artifact that it had created itself called a Nimblewright detector, which the party has now obtained, and they have returned to the Wayward Dice, the wagering house that they use as a home base, and they spoke with the noble man that they had saved in a previous episode. I think it was episode 2 or 3. So his name was Rainier Neverember, and his father had an artifact called the Stone of Galore, and so everyone has been frantically searching for this stone because apparently it reveals the location of the hidden gold. All right. The parties, the Wayward Dice. Oh, that thing's falling off the wall, Kale.
Oh,
There it goes.
There it goes.
Whatever.
Whatever.
So the let's see, where do we leave off? The party had like a fireball explode outside their the Wayward Dice, and so they've been investigating the explosion. There's a figure on a roof. Somebody had fled the scene, and so they've been tracking down the figure that ran away. And they found out the name of that person was a suspected member of the Zentarum named Floxin. And they got a clue that he had fled into the villa or manor house of a local noble family called the Growlhuns. And the Growlhund Villa is where we left off yesterday, that the party was maybe going to go investigate and see if they could find out if he had in fact gone there. It's possible. Well, there's a lot of possibilities. Do you guys have any clarifying questions about the setup?
No, except that we're starting off. We're starting off with a new day, correct?
Yes, this is the morning. We'll call it around like an hour after daybreak, so everybody's kind of breakfasting while Rainier Neverember is delivering this kind of like information. So that way you guys can do of it what you will. You can go visit the Growlhund Villa. It's in the same section of town. I think I said it was like 6 or 7 blocks away, so it's not very far. Or you have the Nimblewright detector. You could go and start a grid search, or you might have some other ideas. So, yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I think I believe that Dordre is up for just kind of scouring the city, trying to figure out ways to find this Nimblewright. because he was kind of given that mission in a sense. Then again, I guess, you know, like he kind of took it, you know, as his duty to do. But I guess also he talked to not Prince Neverember. He talked to Neverember.
Yeah. Yeah, we can call him Renaer.
Renaer? Okay.
Yeah, it's Renaer. Renaer. Because
Okay.
his father's also Neverember. They have the same last name. So.
I just call him Neverember.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
And I think the TV's ready if you want to grab that while
Yeah,
Mike
sure.
gives his idea.
I'll do that.
Alright. I wasn't really planning anything in specific. My characters are all...
Just gonna go tag along?
Yeah, they're just kind of there. Not really doing anything in particular. I mean, Mouther would be preparing some magical incantations, I suppose.
Okay. But no suggestions for where to go next?
Other than just search for this Zentarum guy.
Okay, so you want to go to the villa. Alright, and Alexis, how about our tabaxi?
Our tabaxi has probably slept in this morning, and she's just now getting up. She enjoyed her sleep very greatly, as
So she's
usual.
like stretching in front of the window.
Yes, and she's taking all the snow, well, all the dirt and debris out of falling feathers, actual feathers, and will probably be in favor of visiting the villa when she's done.
I know, but I figured it's not.
Alright.
And then it went-
No one's saying anything.
Okay, you just want to leave a comment if anyone has any
Yeah,
issues with the audio. The video might not be perfect tonight. Okay, so Kale, are your characters also good with that? Checking out the villa then?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, and also for anybody in the chat, if this does seem like very low quality, if the audio itself is cutting out with the video, which I don't know whether or not it would be, then please do tell us, because we do plan to bring this into a recorded medium.
Indeed. I'm currently recording it as well on the side. So if anything doesn't work, I can upload it later
That's not
as a
pulling
YouTube video.
bandwidth though, is it? It's just
No, it's local storage.
cool. Also, we don't want to break the internets because people need those.
Yeah.
True.
Alright. So, in honor of the internet, tonight I think we're going to start off with a plot twist card.
Thanks, Internet. As always, you've ruined my life.
And Alexis, you get first pick. Which one do you want? That one?
I'm probably going to say the third from the right, maybe?
Yeah.
Or whichever
Can you
one's in
pull
your
up
hand.
the video feed and tell me if the card is legible.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
yes,
good.
it is, yes. From
I
the
got
shadow.
that.
It's backwards though.
It's a good
That's the
one.
problem.
Okay. Hopefully you can read mirror images, Alexis.
Well, she's learning Japanese. English should be easy.
Yeah.
Okay. What Safe said audio sounds good.
All right, thank you very much.
Way to run with good audio.
Yes, and guys, keep in mind, we will be uploading this for sure, no matter what, to YouTube. We're gonna be running the pre-recorded one, the recorded one from my local storage, so we don't get any kind of laggy video
like
on
for
YouTube.
YouTube?
Yes. Am I allowed to look at this?
Yeah.
I'm turning mine in.
Ah,
You don't want it?
No, I mean like
he wants to use it immediately.
I like it already.
Okay. All right.
yes, and she's taking all the snow
Oh,
all
hey
the-
Alexis.
out of Oop, fallen yes. feathers.
We can hear you talking through some stream audio, I believe.
Oh no.
Oh, you guys can. I
Or
can't.
unless it was a roommate.
Uh,
Or something about snow. All right. Let's keep going.
yes.
So you guys want to finish breakfast and that sort of thing, wait for the tabaxi to catch up, and then you guys will take off. Same party as last night.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I think that I didn't really play them at all. Prince Ottigan and Luckface last time.
They're gonna check out.
I think they're gonna check out. If I could take Airvan. Airvan.
And this is why having an adventuring hub is awesome because
Oh, you can
we
just-
can.
you
yeah,
can literally-
do you want to swap anyone out? Or
It's
do you wanna
it's like checking out books. You just
or,
like
or reduce.
I'll hand
Nah.
these ones in and take
I think
some different
I
ones.
think I'm happy with my current party.
All right.
Alexis, no need to show off your goldfish. No need.
Oh yeah, tonight's episode is brought to you by Goldfish.
No, it is
a
not.
Johnson and Johnson company.
This is
No.
A family
Okay.
company.
Wait.
I am the host. The host will not put up with this. I
Oh.
shall put copyright bans on your mouths if you speak
Oh,
like this
sorry.
again.
Sponsor us, Goldfish.
I think goldfish make an excellent
The
exfoliant.
Goldfish Company is made
You know-
by Pepper Ridge Farm Incorporated from Norwalk, Connecticut, baked
you know
in the USA.
You know what's nice though, guys? Is
Each box is 2
No,
pounds.
no, Alexis. Alexis, stop. I shall mute you. That's the bright side about doing this, is I can just mute people if they're saying things that I don't want, especially whenever
Not
I'm
us.
gaming.
And I think for the future,
Well,
I'll just
not in
have
person.
you. I'll have you tell me who you're switching to ahead of time, because we have
A lot.
8,000 PCs
Not
to
really.
pick from.
The way that Nathan explained it the other day is he said, we have way too many people to sort through, and we just need to kill some of them off.
Oh, he was.
You
he
can't
was
kill
first
my
up
bard.
on the
It's the only one I got. It's the only one I want to kill.
Alexis, I'm pretty sure he can kill your bard if he wants to. He can kill my bard.
She's
Heck, I'm
a-
taking my 2 most valuable
I-
characters with us.
I don't kill
Oh.
PCs. The dice kill PCs.
Wait, hang on, Nathan. Nathan, I'm taking my 2 most valuable characters with me.
That's right.
Irvan is literally my favorite character. He is going to be level 20.
That's
you,
right.
You roasted Gara into oblivion and did nothing with the dice.
Alright. You know what? Glib also got roasted into oblivion with no dice.
No, he didn't.
Hey guys, have you
That's
guys ready to
true.
play?
He got
Yeah.
thrown into a pit.
So, let's see, 6 city blocks and a half. So basically, it's a couple hours after sunrise when you arrive outside of the village. Most of the noble families are pretty well known, and some local shopkeepers can kind of point you out where they are. You arrive along like a diagonal, kind of like side street. It's not like an alley like where your guys' street is, but it's a connecting road between several of the main broadways for heavy traffic. There is a large number of like wagons, carriages, lots of people going up and down the road. So it's a pretty, we're in a metropolis, so there's lots of people. Think like New York City streets, only without sidewalks
Yeah.
and more dung
Oh,
and fewer taxis.
delicious.
Yes. Well, I wouldn't try the dung. If you do, just let me know so we can make the proper rolls for diseases and that sort of thing. So you find the gate. There is a wrought iron gate. It's like a double, kind of like a double gate, so it can swing wide. You could actually drive in like a vehicle or whatever, like a small vehicle, not maybe a major wagon. But you don't see any wagons or anything parked on the inside, so you can presume that maybe there's actually a separate stable or carriage house or something somewhere else on the property. It's an actual proper villa, and you can see through the wrought iron bars that inside there are inside the compound, the walls. It's a walled compound. Inside is like a courtyard with trees. There are the stone walls are probably like 12 feet tall. So this is like a high walled compound. There's also a 2-story manor house within. So as you're facing the gate, the courtyard kind of goes off to the left, and then off to the right half of the property is a 2-story manor house.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you're kind of like standing before the iron gate there. There's no guards outside. You don't see anyone visible inside the courtyard. You don't see any people inside. All the people are all the traffic without. So
Okay.
there's how many of you are there? You
2,
have 2,
3,
5.
If you count Alexis as a Velociraptor, then
No, that just characters.
Okay, 2, 3.
6.
So 6 total. So you have 3, you have 2, and just 1.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright,
I
so
do
the
not
6 of
have
you are
6
outside,
characters.
and the Velociraptor's on a leash. Alright, so what thoughts do you have here?
I believe that the Airvan, he's trying to be stealthy currently.
Trying to be is the key word.
Can Airvan go around the place? Like the building? Is that a possibility?
Yeah, maybe.
Like, is there like a wall in the way or no? Sorry, I didn't catch a lot of the description. I was trying to focus on checking stuff.
Yeah, there's
on
a
here.
wall around the whole compound is walled.
Okay.
I'm just trying to decide if this is part of like a series of row houses or if it's like a standalone property. So
Right.
I'm
It's
gonna-
daytime, right?
Yeah, it's 2 hours after sunrise.
Airvan's gonna say, guys, I think that we should wait until night to do this, or go into the sewers. He's a drow.
Here, I'm
He
gonna pass
hates
this over.
sunlight.
It's on like a diagonal road right here. So it is. If you want to look here, I'll pass it over, Kale.
Okay.
So you guys are standing right here.
Uh-huh.
This part is walled in.
Okay.
So this is the manor area, like right here.
I gotcha. It's the
Alright.
rigid box.
Okay, and you guys are standing on this road. You could actually go around this way if you want, but
Mhm.
these are you're on Horn Street, but you can look at it real quick if you want and pass it to him.
Sure. Nathan, I have a question. Could Aravan, since he's going into daytime, is there a way that he could have like picked up some kind of like sunglasses or something that would like make it where his sunlight sensitivity doesn't like murder him and everything he does?
You're gonna go magic item shopping?
Yep.
Yes.
+1 magic sunglass.
Yes.
No, I think you're playing a drow in the daytime on the surface.
That's
so
what I just now. That's what I just now said.
Yeah, that's impossible.
Aravan just now said.
Without some sort of, there's no freebie magic items here.
I think we should wait until night to do this.
Mouther immediately like crosses his arms, does a big gesture. He's like, "No, we're not waiting until nighttime."
Oh crap! There's a big confliction. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me see here.
Yeah, there's gonna be a big conflict. Mouther doesn't like the night.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I'm a cat. I don't care as long as I get a nap.
Okay. I think Aravan is gonna you know what? Aravan has a spell darkness for a reason. He's gonna be ready to cast that in any minute that he feels like he's gonna fight. But currently, Aravan is he's just
But won't we be inside, so does it matter?
what? We might go inside pretty soon, but currently
Let's
we're
hold it
outside.
back to the wall.
That's that map.
Okay, so Alexis and also the audience, if you want to look, this is Waterdeep. There is a large harbor down here, and it's a walled harbor, and the whole city is walled. On the left, we have cliffs out into the ocean. On the right, we have cliffs out into like the farmland. Main gates in and out of the city are here and up here, so the top and bottom of the city, and then also there's a harbor naturally.
Does it have a giant dragon turtle?
Does it have a giant dragon turtle?
No, I think you're confusing that with Fort Balderon.
Ah,
I know.
Okay.
And
But
I
there
just
may or
wanted to
may
know,
not be
'cause,
lots
like-
of dragons in the city. It does have a ward, but yeah, you just have to stick around and ask more questions.
there are a lot of dragons in the
You
city.
can see there's a large central market here. This area, there's different wards. So we've got the Dock Ward, Southern Ward, Trades Ward. There's the City of the Dead, which is its own internal compound. Castle Ward. The Palace is right here. There's a mountain, Mount Waterdeep. Up here is the North Ward and the Sea Ward, and then a Field Ward. So there's different wards of the city. Right up here in the top right is where the Wayward Dice is located, and a few blocks over, well, I said 6, but it's more like 3 or 4, is the villa where you guys are. So it's not far away at all.
All right, that sounds pretty like a leisurely walk
All right.
in the daytime while there's still light out.
I don't think we've actually shown the location of the of your adventuring hub till now.
We have
that's
not.
pretty good. So now you know. So you're outside the villa, and you said Aravan is wanting to go around.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes.
So he circles around
Okay.
to the south. So you are on the north side of the property. You can circle on the south side, and you do see that there is in fact a carriage house with a much larger, almost double the width gate, like going into a carriage house.
Okay. You know, Aravan's not much of a performer, so I'm not gonna try anything like that. I was gonna say if this is Dordre, I think Dordre would probably like put on like a hat so he looks like he works there, but he's not gonna do that. I think Aravan's gonna like kind of like look around. Does he see anyone near the gate?
I mean, there's groups of people and carriages going by. You can wait for like a kind of like a less in traffic area, and you can kind of just like later.
Yeah, I think he's gonna kind of like just like wait around, make it seem not make it seem like he's waiting around, and I think as soon as he sees an opening, I think he's gonna like stealth in through the gate.
Rue is also going to go to the south side, but follow through the other direction, look for entrances. That
Hang
kind
on,
of
we're
thing.
basically both rogues except you are and I'm not. Go ahead.
Okay, so so let me re-describe the carriage house opening.
Yes,
So
okay.
there is on the north side is the actual wrought iron gate.
Yes.
That's the actual gate into the courtyard to the manor. On the other side is built into the wall of the compound is the actual carriage house.
Mhm.
It's like catty corner on the southeast corner of the property,
Mm-hmm.
and the only way in there's no door and there's no gate. It's an actual. It's kind of like a barn, so it's got like a big like a garage door, but it's not a garage door.
Is it open?
No, it's closed. There's a padlock on it.
Ding.
What's your class again? Are you a bard or a rogue?
My drow is a fighter.
He's a fighter.
Yes.
Okay. And
He's
he has
going to-
proficiency in thieves' tools?
Yes. Yes, he does. No, just thieves can't.
I mean, Rue's
thieves'
going
tools,
down there.
yes.
She could thieves tool
Yes,
it.
he does. He does have proficiency.
So Aragon's gotten around. Where's the rest of the party?
Rue is also going around, but checking the other side.
And
the-
Dordre's going up front with everyone else.
Malthor's gonna also go up front with Satterless.
So by front you mean the main north entryway?
Yes.
So is Erevan the only one on the south, and then is it Sad or Rue that's...
Rue's going around also to the
Okay,
south.
there's only the two entrances, the one into the carriage house and then the main gate.
So Rue and Aravan are going together, and
What about
The
Swiftly?
Swiftly?
Yeah.
Swiftly?
Swiftly's probably hanging out back a little bit towards the main gate, so she'll be in the back of the pack, sort of trying to be aware of everything.
Alright,
Using
so
that cat perception.
the main party is up at the main gate, including the Tabaxi. Only Rue and Erevan have gone around kind of casing the property, and you see that there's, without going over the walls, there's no other visible entrances. Well, go ahead and give me perception checks for the two of you. For Rue and Erevan.
Oh.
So Erevan didn't find anything.
9.
Uh,
We both rolled the same thing on the dice.
actually, no, I got a 7.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, so you don't find any hidden entrances. It's going to be the over the wall, through the carriage doors, or through the iron, the wrought iron gates, and everything appears to be locked up.
Well,
It's not like open to the public.
Well,
so.
Rue, will you give me a hand up there to climb over? I'm in the carriage place.
Sure, yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. So I'd like to. I think that Erevan's gonna try to basically be like hoisted up by Rue and then help her up as well.
So you're gonna do a human ladder. Oh, you're
Actually-
going over the wall in broad daylight?
No.
We didn't. Did we really think that? Did we think about it beforehand? 'Cause
You're
it's just-
talking about it.
I mean, it's literally because I.
Are there people like...
Yeah, we're on a
You can
city
see it.
street.
Wait,
Alright.
is there an alleyway between like that way? Can we go like through an alleyway where it's kind of like less lit?
Let me double check the map. Maybe on the east side.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the east side has an alleyway.
I don't think so. Well, maybe the map cartographer gods are generous.
Cartographer gods.
There are some adjacent. There is an adjacent building to.
So they are generous.
to the carriage house.
Okay.
So what we'll say is
Like between it, there's
don't
a...
metagame too much, but we've got the main north area,
Yeah.
and then you guys are down here, and there's like a house here.
Okay.
They got houses over.
Yep.
And there'd be less people who could see us potentially there.
I think I'm gonna look over at Rue and I'm gonna say, do you think I should cast darkness so it looks cloudy from where we're at, or should we
Well,
just
that might
do it?
attract more attention to us. I mean, if there's just a random black spot, of course there's somebody trying to sneak in.
I'm gonna like grab onto your shoulders. I'm gonna say, then give me a hand.
Okay. And she
Then
cups her hands under you.
I then stand and climb over
Climb over what?
the wall
Where?
By,
at that one area where there's
By the
like
houses.
the house, yeah.
Well, there's a house. So there's like a barn and like a
Uh-huh.
house next to it.
How high up is the wall? I guess this
12
is something
feet.
to
I said it's
assess.
12 feet earlier.
yeah, she's
Okay.
It's a 12-foot like privacy wall. It's like a small castle. I mean, most villages don't have walls this high. They're like wooden palisades like 8 or 10 feet.
So this is like I'm lobbing him
This is
up
like
as he
twice
jumps.
almost 50% higher than like a wooden palisade, and it's made of stone. Also, there's like people going by in carriages and wagons and things. You realize it's like broad daylight, right?
See, I'm just
Now, you
imagining
could
like
maybe wait in a break in traffic and attempt to go in through like the door.
I mean, I would just
actually, yeah. I
would
say,
assume
I say
that's-
we attempt to go through the carriage door.
Yeah.
That way, then.
be careful about that.
Right, you're gonna use the thieves' tools.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what Erevan was originally thinking of doing. I guess we'll both use the. Can I help him and give him advantage on it? Since I also know thieves' tools as well, Nathan.
Him?
Her. It.
Rue needs help.
Wait, hang
No.
on.
Okay,
But
Rue
she'll-
doesn't need help.
She doesn't need help, but she'll accept it because she pities
Look,
his
you don't
foolish
pity
attempts.
me. I'm a freaking drow. You
Give
should
me
pity me.
a Dex thieves' tools check.
Here, I'll roll your advantage.
Nice.
We rolled a
No,
6
it's actually
and a 9.
9 plus 8, so 17.
You only get plus 8?
No, yes, that
No,
is
I
17.
get plus 7.
So we're now failing so hard. We're trying to add our rolls together, and it's still not good enough.
No, plus 8, because I get the Thieves' Tool bonus. Rogue.
Stealth, Nathan? We're stealth, right?
Not in broad daylight.
We're stealth.
So 9
You,
plus
you're
8.
kind of like blending in, like just like pedestrians on the street. But
Okay.
when you try and like jimmy the lock, people are like kind of going by, and you just kind of like rush it, and you're not able to get it open.
Darn.
I think I'm gonna look over it. I'm like, nice going. And then I'm like, can we just?
So you've cased like 75% of it. Do you want to go around?
Yeah,
and
let's
further?
finish going around.
So we'll say if you just kind of finish you can see that the coach house kind of like is built in, like the exterior of the coach house wall is like built into like the wall. It kind of like is seamless.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go around the neighboring houses, there's kind of like a back alley, I guess, going around. We're just going off the Waterdeep map here now.
Okay.
And so maybe there's like less traffic back here. So let me actually roll and see if anyone's in the alley. There is not.
Ooh,
Okay, so
quoted me.
there's a couple animals. You see like a couple cats and maybe a little rat's nest in like one of the corners.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a 12-foot high wall back here.
So then now it's time to do the human ladder.
Okay.
Alright, friend.
Yeah, just each of you give me it's a sheer stone wall. Athletics check, please.
Oh, can I do
Alright.
Can I do acrobatics?
Nah, let's do athletics.
All right, so I got a 23.
And you can get +5 if he helps you up, or she helps you up.
Do you help me up?
Yeah.
Then I
If
actually
he reaches down the...
Then I get +4 to a 4, 8. Why? Okay, I'm
Plus
not
5.
using these dice.
+5.
No, I rolled a nat 4 +4 because I have a -1 to strength. I'm a dex fighter.
Okay.
So I rolled an 8.
That's a 12-foot wall, so he boosted you, got him up there, but he's not high enough. You might have to go off of a neighboring building or something.
Can I use acrobatics for that?
So you want to do like a
Parkour.
wall jump type parkour thing?
Okay, so here's the thing. Erevan is basically an awesome anime assassin.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's what I imagine him as.
Alright.
Except he can fight in, like, close quarters with,
Jurassic
like, well.
did it better.
So he's just going to
No,
like
you
all
don't
for
understand.
one.
He's better than
Jurassic did
Jurassic.
it better.
May I
will
kick
fight
off a
Saying
wall?
Jurassic did it better.
Can I
Obviously.
kick off a wall and do that? Is that
You'll have to
possible?
go to one of the corners and go off of the wall where the wall meets the side building.
Then let's do it.
Okay.
Can I use acrobatics?
Yeah.
Did you use the white die?
12.
See? Jurassic did
Can I-
it better.
Catch him and pull him in.
So what we'll say is the
I've
The,
only rolled single-digit numbers.
the plaster on the house when you kicked off of it crumbled and gave way under you, causing you to fall.
I've rolled 5 single-digit
All right,
numbers.
so Rue, you're inside the compound.
So
now.
I fell.
Rue just
Wait,
kinda
so I
sighs
fell?
and-
Wait.
Yeah,
so
you fell.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
but you weren't high enough up to damage anything other than your pride.
Wait, then how did Rue get up there?
She jumped.
She rolled like a 20 plus.
26.
Oh, yeah, I thought
You
she was
boosted
helping
her.
me.
No, you boosted her.
I thought she helped me, not I helped her. Okay.
No,
No.
she was trying to pull you up.
Yeah.
But you lacked the
That
strength
makes
to hang on.
sense.
It wasn't that she wasn't strong enough.
Obviously.
Yeah.
The
So
game's going great, thank you.
so she
So the audio is good, I guess.
Yeah, the audio is good.
so she kind of sighed. Ooh, that is.
Zach, are we okay to go a little bit longer tonight, like yesterday?
Oh, definitely.
And yes, guys, I'm sorry again about probably watching basically a slideshow. I'm getting a little latency issues, but it's just due to a little bit slower connection tonight.
Yeah.
But it'll be better in the future, but at least you guys can hear us. And once again, a YouTube video of the video, and the audio we would put up later.
So this is the Wayward Dice, and welcome to our PowerPoint.
Zach. Go
But
So let me read what Rue sees on the inside.
hold on. Let me do some flavor.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Wait.
So
Dare you role play in our role playing
Flavor.
game?
Like my
exactly.
flavorful
So she
book.
kind of like she sees him crumple to the floor in this this.
Erevan is extremely elegant. I think he just like lands on his feet and dusts himself off.
Yeah, she sees him crumple to the floor in the this
Please.
alleyway. She like looks over the. She's
Yeah,
looking
she's
over the
still
wall.
draped over the wall.
Yeah, and she just shakes her head, sighs, and points towards the
Just let's go
the main
for it.
entrance. She goes, just join them. I'll be in here. And so
Um,
then she like picks herself
Zach,
up over the
Zach,
wall.
I'm gonna censor this.
Do you want to throw?
That's how a good character.
Hey, I'm gonna censor this.
Oh,
Yes, you've been censored. I've been censored.
what is this, Ubisoft?
Okay. So I think you had a coil of rope in your bag, didn't you? Yeah, you definitely remember. You want to throw it over?
I definitely throw my rope over, but I put like a rock on the end of it, so then like it'll actually like fall. Does that make any sense? So like there's a weight on the end of it. Like I'm gonna like wrap it around a rock and throw it.
The rope is made out of mass, which inherently has weight. It will just fall to the ground due to gravity.
Nathan, I'm saying so it'll support
gotta
my
box
weight a
of
little
weapons.
better.
She'll catch it.
basically
I
make
think
it wrap
Rue
it
is
up.
heavier than
Oh.
any rock you could tie around.
I put a knife on the end of it so it lands in Rue's hands. No, I throw it. I'm sorry. I throw it
So,
over.
It's a Mulan reference. An
Can
arrow
I
goes
roll
Give
through
me a
his
strength check to see if you can
fingers.
hold your ground and pull it up.
Oh, totally. Yeah, that's
Need a 15 or higher.
that's 18 plus 4 just for strength.
All right, so
22.
finally you were able to with the assistance of a rope, I don't know why you didn't think of this earlier, pull yourself over.
Oh, do I need to roll for that? Like if 5 or higher?
Nope, that was to see if she let go.
Oh, can I go over
she
now?
couldn't hold you. Yeah,
Oh, I gotcha.
You're on top of the wall looking over
Okay.
into the compound now.
Okay. What do I see from up high? I can
Okay.
actually look around.
You can see that there's a balcony enclosed by an iron railing above the main entrance. The balcony is 20 feet above the ground, so the ground floor of the house, the manor appears to be 20 feet tall, and then the upper. So not only is it a 2-story house, but its 2 stories are about as tall as 3 stories on a normal sized building. So it's like very opulent on the inside, probably. So there's a balcony.
Are there any windows?
Like to the house?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably. It's a house. Yeah, there's windows. Let's see. Also, so you're scanning. Give me a perception check. And what's Rue doing once Aravan gets to the top of the?
She's looking over the wall, not over the wall, but she's standing up on the wall. And
I have a question. Which character has the slippers of spider climbing?
It's one of the others.
no, it's one of the other 4.
Darn!
It's
Aravan needs to
one of
take
Halloween.
those. I just want to climb the building.
No,
Now I
that's
see how it's dungeon breaking.
Yeah.
Do you have a grappling hook?
No,
There's
not.
actually a door into the manor.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Aravan's trying to think of basically a way to get in stealthy.
Can you? I still need to give you the perception check.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's Rue doing?
Rue's looking over the entire inside area.
Okay, give me one as well.
Sweet. Natural 1, nice.
All right.
So she's
So
vaguely aware.
She's just looking up, and she kind of just glances over her shoulder.
Yeah, she's kind of looking around, making sure nobody sees
Aravan
her.
got a 16 on his perception.
Okay. We'll say that he can see. Let me see. Where is this going to be at? From your vantage point, since you're at the top of the wall, you're able to see that it appears to be a couple dogs, kind of sleeping, about halfway across the courtyard under the trees in the shade.
Okay.
Okay. There's just some low-lying buildings. There's a small one-story building
Mm-hmm.
right smack in the middle of the courtyard, right here.
Okay.
This is the main manor house. It's kind of L-shaped, and it's 2 stories tall. And on the far end of it, over just to the west of the double entrance, you can actually see a couple of the party members through the gate, the wrought iron gate bars at the main entrance. You can see maybe a couple of the party members, and then there's a chimney that's got smoke coming out of it. It's got a fashionable slate. I mean, the architecture is really nice. So it's obviously a really expensive place. The grounds are kept up well.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen a couple dogs, and you can't see the door leading into the carriage house, so it's probably on the side of the wall, the west side of the wall, the carriage house that you can't see. You also can see a path which probably leads into the interior angle of the house for a main entrance, but you can't actually see the main entrance. You can't see any entrances into the house from here, from where you are.
All right.
But presumably there is an entrance to the house because it's a house.
Yeah, I
All
don't
right.
think they just built the house.
Unless they Dukes of Hazzard it. Right through the window.
I think Aravan's gonna slide down the rope. I think he's gonna coil it back up.
That's impossible because there's no ballast on the other side.
I mean,
You have to drop down.
oh yes. You
She's
can
also-
roll for that.
she's
you
gonna
can just
drop
jump down and then
Okay.
put your rope
Yeah,
away.
yeah. So Aravan's gonna put away his rope, and I
Alright.
think he's gonna say, "Rue, what do you think we should do?"
Well, she's gonna drop down to respond to this. She's gonna.
Oh, she's still. I was assuming she's on the
Yeah,
ground.
that's what I was
so-
thinking.
Oh, sure.
I
Yeah.
thought you were on the
Yeah,
ground.
let's just say you're both on the ground and talking quietly. Or are you talking quietly or normal
I'm
times?
quiet, definitely.
Yeah. She kind of points towards the direction of the main entrance and says, "Should we go and watch, make sure our party doesn't get executed by an ambush?"
For once, your pride doesn't get the best of you and ask me a question. Yes.
Well,
sure.
I was letting it.
I think that's a good idea.
I was letting you imagine that was your own
Now you
idea.
have to
but-
correct yourself.
Let's get some stealth rolls for them,
Okay.
and then before you start sneaking around, and then we'll switch to the main gate.
Get a 19.
19.
17.
And, okay. All right. So you guys are good at this. And there is with the sun's not directly overhead. It's off to we're kind of north of what would be the
Mhm.
equator, so it's definitely projecting shadows across a significant percentage. of the yard is not well lit because the sun's not up overhead.
Okay.
Even so, probably half the yard.
Ooh, is it
in
enough
shadow.
that Erevan wouldn't isn't having to squint and everything?
If he's not indoors, he's out in the surface. He's gonna have the penalty.
All right.
Okay.
And unless there's some kind of major storm, but
Or darkness.
yeah, obviously magic.
Or magical umbrella.
Okay.
Okay, let's cut to the
actually,
north gate.
that'd be
Alexis, do you want to cut in here? Is there anything going on while you're waiting? Everybody's kind of just chilling out. I think killing time, waiting for the other two to return or solve their problem. Or unless you say otherwise. So Alexis, let's get you involved.
All right, time for Swiftly to start to shine. So you said that this wall is about 12 feet, right?
Yeah.
So Swiftly has an advantage on climbing all walls because she has the ability Cat Claws.
Mm-hmm.
So she's really good at climbing, and she can climb twice as fast. So I think she wants to climb the wall and kind of look around and see what she can see from the front gate.
Okay. And you recognize that you are in broad daylight on a busy city street, right?
I don't think she cares because she has a pet velociraptor right next to her.
Okay. Well, the Tabaxi, and a Tabaxi is kind of like a feline type humanoid character. And can you describe your fur patterns real quick? Like coloration.
Can I describe what?
Your
Coloration. So imagine a white cheetah with bright blue eyes, just in a nutshell.
Striped or spotted or just plain
wearing
white
some
fur?
leather. Spotted, like striped, like white cheetah.
Cheetah.
with,
Okay,
little
like cheetah
stripes
spots. Gotcha.
hanging. Yeah, and wearing
Okay.
some leather armor and
Alright.
probably a coat because she's from Cholt, so this climbing
She's
is
cold.
very cold to her.
Yeah, and we are in the winter time as well. And then what does she
Yeah.
do with the Velociraptor while she goes wall climbing?
How long is the leash?
We'll say it's standard length. So less than 2 meters. So, like 5 feet.
So that'd be
Wow.
about 6 feet.
Five or six.
5 or 6. I'm assuming that by now, Falling Feather is very well trained. He's about 3 or 4 years old now,
Mm-hmm.
and she doesn't intend on climbing over the wall, just to the top of the wall to look around. So she probably lets go of the leash and tells him to stay put until she comes back down.
I rolled a will save. It follows your directions. So, all right. So it's staying put. While you climb up the wall. What are the other party members doing?
Well, Mouther is kind of.
I think Dordra's just gonna test the gate. Sorry.
How dare you?
Go ahead.
Mouther and Sad are going to walk up to the gate and knock.
On the iron bars.
Yes.
I think there's a bell. Maybe there's a bell and a pull chain. So you go
Yes.
to ring the knock, and there's a bell.
Exactly. Well, Mouther is the one ring knocking. Sad is just kind of watching. They're-
Like these two dogs you guys see, the Rue and Erevan. There's a loud barking cutting in, and the dogs jump up and race up to the gate, and they're barking through the gates.
Okay.
And you can hear a man's scruffy voice down, rah rah, kind of giving commands to the dogs as you can hear him approaching the gate.
Okay.
Right, so while they've done that, so the Tabaxi is scaled the wall,
Mm-hmm.
and actually I don't think I had you roll that yet. So you're attempting to scale the wall. You can roll with advantage.
Okay. Whoop. Let me find my stats. And do you want strength or do you want acrobatics?
We need a strength for climbing. Actually, because it's winter and you're on the north side, I think the iciness. They climbed up the part of the wall that was sheltered in an alley, so it wasn't icy. So I think your advantage will be negated by the ice. So, but you won't
Okay.
have disadvantage. So just roll a normal.
Okay,
acrobatic
it doesn't
or
matter whether or
strength
not I had advantage or not because I got a 19 plus whatever.
check. All right.
whatever
So
my-
your claws actually can dig into the ice pretty well. So you scramble right on up, and when you peer over, you're looking right over the top of a tree, and you can see the main entrance to the house is a really ornate double doors straight in front of you. There's a path going off to the left, and one of the dogs makes contact with you, eye contacts, and since you appear to be a cat, he switches from barking at the main entrance to barking up at you. thinking you're a cat, and then and then you see a kind of like grizzled, kind of like shabbily dressed, maybe not in livery, not like a footman, but like kind of like a groundskeeper's kind of guy, approaching the gate, and he's yelling he's hollering at the dogs. Okay. So to your immediate right is the 2-story manor house in an L shape. You're looking right down into the main entrance to the house. The main gate that you guys are at leads straight in, and presumably there's a side path going around to the other part of the courtyard. There's a low-lying single-story building connected to the manor house right in the middle of the courtyard, and finally there is the carriage house on the far corner. I'm going to say with the shadows and stuff, you probably don't see the other 2 characters hidden in the shadows at this point. If you want to roll perception, you can. If you roll higher than their stealth checks, you would actually spot them. But I don't know if
I really do want to roll perception because
Okay.
their perception is super high.
Mhm.
So I'm pretty confident. I got a 19 again, plus
So,
8.
what were your-
So
27. I think that
27.
beats your guys' stealth rolls. So you
yeah,
can see
yeah.
them. You can barely make out their outlines, but when they begin to move, you can kind of like just spot like shadows moving in the shadows.
Shadows moving in
Cool,
the shadows.
cool. We are invisible.
do I hear?
I think
smell
Zach's
anything?
character is invisible, and your character is kind of like obscured from vision.
Yes, thank you, Nathan. Thank you.
Throwback to August.
Throwback reference, yes.
Okay.
Do I hear or smell anything peculiar?
You
Just-
definitely smell the reek of dog directly below you. You can't. It's so strong you can't even make out the smell of the groundskeeper. You're also getting whiffs of like the trees and some pollen and that sort of stuff. There is also some bird droppings on the top of the wall that you're clinging to. But the strongest odor right now is the filth from the streets, followed closely by the stink of dog urine and dog feces coming off the dogs. You can even smell their breath now that they've been barking for a few seconds.
Ugh.
Dog breath.
Swiftly definitely sort of
Fun.
bristles. She doesn't quite hiss, but she's obviously displeased by the smell. But
Also,
nonetheless, she maintains her composure, and she decides to wave at the groundskeeper before jumping back down.
you can also hear some people are commenting from about 30 or 40 feet away. Is that a cat on the wall? That's a large cat, and so like you're starting to be noticed. So before you make too much of a scene, you could probably drop back down, or I guess you could hop over the wall. But anyways, what are you gonna do now before we cut to the other members?
She's probably gonna pick up her leash again, and she's gonna try and consult the other people that are standing around her.
Okay,
Like
so
her
she's
other
gonna drop back
teammates,
down.
and describe what I saw.
Okay.
Oh, so you are gonna drop back down? I think Georgia's telling you, act like you're gonna fall off, and then you can play it off like you got hurt on their grounds.
And then what about the other 2?
Dordre. So that's the outside group.
Yeah, the bard, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
So, actually, I don't really know. Sadderless would actually.
We can keep going if you don't have anything.
No, I got something.
Mhm.
So Sad kind of like connects telepathically with to her mind and says, "Just come back down, but make it look like it was all an accident."
Does he think in English?
He can communicate in any language. He communicates in
So what is he parroting to her in her mind?
Squawk Cthulhu language.
Oh, okay.
So it's I don't know the language, relay, something like that.
Uh-huh.
It's whatever Cthulhu speaks, but it's
Oh, like a deep speech.
yeah, exactly. But she can understand it.
Okay, so the receiver can understand the message.
Yes.
Okay, so what was the gist of the message one more time?
Come down, make it look like it was all an accident.
Okay, so she did come down. I don't know whether she intentionally fell or not. Alexis, did you fall on purpose, or did you just land on your? Did you land on all fours?
I made it look like I fell, but it was definitely on purpose.
Georgia's like, yes.
Okay.
Like, you go.
All right. So you hear that?
Performance is plus
The
9.
audience. Well, the cat did not land on its feet, so just saying. All right.
So
So let's cut back to the other 2. So we've got Rue and Erevan in the courtyard. The 2 dogs, and then out from around the corner where you could never have like physically seen them, the groundskeeper is headed to the gate. So we cut back to the other group. The groundskeeper will be approaching the gate. In the meantime, what are you guys doing?
I say we sneak around the building and go in.
Do you want to talk loud enough? I'm not
That's
sure
it.
people can hear.
I say we sneak around the building and go in. Mind you, we're stealthed.
Rue looks to him and says, "Now, which way are you suggesting we walk around?"
Well, we can go in that way through the carriage doors, or we can go in that way through the front door.
Right, just to clarify, you guys are right here.
Yeah.
So the carriage house is separate.
Oh,
There's
okay,
a
okay.
one-story building here,
Sorry.
and then this is the main two-story building here. So there's like a one-story building here. And you can see the dogs ran to here, and the groundskeeper went this way.
Oh, okay.
And so there's like kind of you can go left or right around this building.
So she's gonna like look to the left of the corner that she's hidden behind, and make a beeline.
Oh, go ahead. I'm listening.
All right, make a beeline to the wall directly parallel to the one she's standing behind. I guess not parallel, perpendicular.
Okay. So what we have here is
Yep,
how's
that's
it look,
perfectly
Gil?
visible. You're good.
The main party is up here. The dogs and the groundskeeper are
All
the
right.
dog and groundskeeper are here. Main party's up here, and the two stealth characters are right here and moving over. We've got the carriage house, one-story building, two-story manor house, and then the walled courtyard.
Okay.
Does that make sense, Alexis?
I think so.
Okay. Alright, so you're gonna cross over. You don't see anyone else in the courtyard. There's a couple birds kind of fly away and like some insects, but there's like no other like dogs or humans or anything. Are you following after her or right alongside?
I think right alongside her, and I believe
Okay.
Airvan's just gonna kind of be like, so what brings you here?
So we're going
Yes,
extremely
yes.
slowly. So
Yeah, we don't need to. We don't need to elaborate on that.
Done with this scene.
She slaps at the air
Hold
and
on,
says,
please wait. There is a path going left to right, and to the left it goes towards the wall, the southern wall, and then it splits left into the carriage house, and then it splits right around an obscured corner there. You'd have to either go around. This is on your left-hand side, going to the south, or it goes to the right towards where the dogs in the main gate were. So you just need to decide. There's probably some small windows here. It'd be hard to like squeeze in these.
Where's the
ones.
sun? Is
It's
it
to your
casting
left.
shadow
It's
on
to the
us?
south. No, you're actually out in the sun now.
Okay,
You
I
left
think
the shadow.
Airvan's gonna try and get into the sun, so I believe that he's gonna go around right. I mean, get out of the sun. Sorry, and go around right to
Okay,
where
go
he'd
to
be
right.
on that side.
"Go around." So that would be going
North.
north. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be going toward
So
the.
you guys just went this way.
Yeah.
So you can go left, south, or you can go right towards the main entrance.
She's gonna like catch him by the back of his collar and go, "No, we're going this way," and brings him left, or at least attempts to bring him.
I think
left.
Airvan kind of sighs and he says, "The sun hurts my eyes."
But that 12-foot wall is projecting a shadow over that hole. So
But that 12-foot wall is right there, so that's a great idea.
so
Yeah, he says, "Oh, the sun hurts my eyes," and she literally just points at the wall.
you're
I
not
don't
the
think
only
it'll be a
parts
problem.
of the courtyard that's in sunlight. The central strip and then the northeast corner's in sunlight. The rest of it's mostly shadowed.
Okay.
So either way will get you out of the sun.
Yeah. So she points and's like,
Yes.
"Yes, that's exactly why I'm bringing you this
All right,
direction."
so you go south. To your immediate left or to the east is a wooden door into the carriage house. It does not have a padlock on it. To the west are two doors. One door going into the one-story building that's in the center of the courtyard, and another small side door. You probably recognize that it's the kind of door that's typically used for servants and stuff. It's like a back entrance into the house.
All right.
Okay.
That goes into the two-story part of the manor. And there's also a door right here that goes into the one-story building.
All right. And looking back to the main group, would the garden keeper have
You
opened
can't
the door?
see them now.
Yeah, we can't see
They're
them.
on the
We've gone
north
around
side of
it.
the
Yeah, I
house.
mean we
you're on
wouldn't
the
see them,
south
but I
side.
mean just the main group itself.
Do you want to cut scene to them?
I don't know.
I
I just mean in terms of would the garden keeper be at the door opening it?
This is all happening.
Like we're doing comic book time, and I'm just trying to keep track of it.
Yeah, so you guys are moving while he's walking. So as soon as the dogs start barking, I'm assuming you guys made your
Okay.
move.
Okay. Yes. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so you kind of saw him going to the door while you cut
Okay.
to the left.
Yeah. Okay.
So you still have probably a few seconds to either. We'll just say just decide what you want to do, and then once you get, and then we'll go from there.
I say we check out this building real quick, and then we can go into the main area.
Which building?
The one-story building.
All right.
Okay.
She shrugs and goes, "All right. Yeah. Sounds fine."
Alright, so you approach the door.
I'm gonna like kind of just like test it to see if it's locked, but like barely.
So it's got like a latch, and the
Okay.
latch is not locked.
Okay, I think Ervin's gonna do that, and then like kind of like try to slowly like open it up
Quietly.
inch by inch.
All right, roll a dice
silently.
20, a 10 or higher it squeaks, so 1 through 9 it doesn't.
I got 5.
Okay, so it didn't squeak.
Yes.
Okay, I actually said it out loud backwards than what I was thinking, but it doesn't squeak.
All right.
Right, this is a, there's a lot of, like bunks. It appears to
Okay.
be some kind of like guards barracks. A lot of nobles will have like
Mhm.
their personal house guard or whatever. So it's
Okay.
like a noble family.
Is there anyone in here?
No, it's vacant. Like there's not a single guard in here at
Are
all.
there chests?
There's like foot lockers and things.
I think Ervin, is gonna say, let's take a look through these and then head out.
Yeah, she complies.
There's also weapons racks and the little like kind of like armor things you can hang your suits of armor on there. And all the weapons racks are cleared and all the armor is like missing.
That's an issue.
I wonder if there's something they're going after. That's odd.
Okay, so while you guys are in that kind of like barracks room, let's cut back to the main entrance.
Okay.
And the groundskeeper is approaching and says, "What do you lot want?" He's saying this through the iron gate. It's still shut, obviously.
What's the name of the person we're looking for? The
Doesn't
Zentarum boy?
notice the tabaxi on the ground.
That just fell.
I think she's kind of catty cornered, and there's like I think 4 of you out there. Plus, there's pedestrians going by in carriages, so it's a busy city street. So I think he notices you're kind of like a motley crew, anyways. So I think he's just kind of like bothered that the dogs are barking.
Okay.
You guys were asking the name. I think it was Floxin, Floxin.
Mouther speaks up quite awkwardly and goes, so we're looking for this, the Floxen guy? Does he live here?
He scowls immediately and he like spits on the ground. He's like, "City Arch already done been here and asked about him anyways. We ran them off."
Well, we come to bring the tribute.
Yes. No need to run us off.
Alright, give me a persuasive check.
I'll do it. Wait. You? Oh, I get it. Right. Okay.
Whoever's talking is
He's the one
gonna
talking.
So time
he's-
is back up. Can we give him advantage for helping?
do it. No, just let it go.
Darn it. Okay.
4.
Oh no.
Alright, so it's your worst day ever. So he played the worst day ever card.
Okay.
He's not doing good.
He says, "Get lost. You're disturbing the peace here. Nobles don't like being disturbed. And if you're not gone in 1 minute, I'm calling the watch myself."
Malfoy looks over his shoulder to the party, kind of expect.
Excuse me. Let me handle this. Yes, sir. I apologize. We are not with the watch. No need to call the watch because you've already talked to the watch and you don't like the watch. Now I want you to watch my watch. See this? And I'm gonna try and hypnotize him.
Okay, and he's turning and like kind of like the dogs have kind of stopped barking and stuff. There's some inspiration.
Thank you.
Which character was speaking?
That was
That was Dordre.
That was Dordre.
That is Dordre.
Alright.
It had to have been Dordre.
Alright, I think because of the worst day ever card, he's probably just gonna ignore you now.
Hang on, I have candy. I pull out like a half-eaten like chocolate bar.
Okay.
Very expensive here in.
It is very, very expensive. Yes, it costed me like
He's already starting to like walk away from the gate, and he's like, "Come on, boys."
Fantasy chocolate.
Can I please and you can cast spells inside the city, just not on people. So I'm gonna cast minor illusion in front of him to like put a finger.
Like he's like a
like
glowing
a-
hand.
like a
in front of
no,
him, like
yes,
a
I
finger.
still have a plan.
Oh what?
He-
Oh Alexis.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so the tabaxi is inside the
You
gate.
got a plan.
Mm-hmm.
So she wants to call. She's gonna pretend like she's injured, and she's gonna call out.
Oh
for help
she's
to
saying
the
that she fell
groundskeeper.
into
Oh,
the
you fell
courtyard.
inside the
Yes.
wall? Oh, I thought you
Yes,
fell
that's why I
outside the
was
wall.
confused why he didn't.
Oh,
He
I
didn't
thought you were
notice.
dropping back outside.
Wait, hang on. Since I already have a finger, can it just point toward the tabaxi?
No.
Like.
Oh, hold on.
No, don't
Oh
give me
no,
away.
no. Okay,
Just
never
hold
mind.
that thought, because that changes the scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Alexis is saying she hadn't meant to drop outside; she dropped inside the wall.
Okay.
Which I misunderstood.
Yes.
Okay.
To the
Why would I
disappointment
jump
of
outside?
Saturdays.
I just
Alright.
come back down the wall
So we'll
gracefully.
say that just for the narrative's sake, that when he turns away, he kind of tells off the others. You drop down inside the wall, and the dogs immediately like start barking and just jump to attack you. He's like, "Who the hell are you?" All right, so we'll go ahead and How do you guys want to handle initiative?
I say we just roll it separately. If there's more than one enemy entity, I say we probably roll it separately.
You don't want to do like group?
I mean, I like group, but I like group for like 1v1. But I feel like if you roll separately for everyone, I feel like it makes things different if they're more.
We're
than
just
one
already
enemies.
going very slowly, and so to take time on the initiative.
I mean, you're the DM. Whatever you think.
Alexis, roll initiative.
But what if she doesn't want to fight and she just lays on the ground?
Oh, so she just
And
lets to lay
asks
on the
for
ground
help.
and get torn apart by dogs?
She's playing dead.
She's not a possum though. Also, the dogs I think will eat a dead possum.
The tabaxi's gonna die. Zach, would you please
No.
point? Oh wait, hang on. We need the bird to point toward the tabaxi. If you could hold the Can I see Wind Romper? All right. So whenever this bird looks at someone, it means they're gonna die.
No, it doesn't.
It means someone's gonna die.
When we turn it towards the center of the table, it means something's gonna die. It doesn't mean like a character's gonna die.
Yeah.
Although we pray
okay.
we pray for such.
All right. Back to
You pray for such.
Well, I'm not an atheist. I've still plenty of characters. I still believe in God.
Okay, go ahead, Nathan. So I guess, can we react on the other side of the wall or no?
I'm still waiting on an initiative roll from Alexis.
Foxy doesn't want to fight.
Okay. I mean, you can choose not to roll and just go last.
I guess she could just sit there and not notice the dogs. What do you get, Alexis?
Is it possible to climb super fast up the tree since I have double combat speed?
Oh no, Nathan.
Oh, the tree that's right there? Yeah.
What do you get on your initiative though? To see if you move first or moves first.
I
beat a
got a
7.
13.
We're gonna have to
Okay,
kill dogs.
You beat a 7. So before the dogs can get to you, you scramble up the tree inside the courtyard, and they've treed you. All right, so you're in about a 15-foot tall tree. You're about halfway up it, about 7 or 8 feet off the ground, and the groundskeeper is now cursing at you. And gosh, what kind of weapon does he have? Yeah, he's probably just got like a a short, stubby, kind of like wicked-looking blade, kind of like a machete. It might double as a tree pruning device, but also like a head removing cleaving device as well. So he kind of draws it out. And he's like pointing at you, like, "Get the hell out of here! What do you think you're doing? I'll stick my dogs on you," and that sort of thing. Right. So while he's doing that with her, we've got the other 3 outside the gate still.
I'm
And then
just
we've got the other 2 in the south,
Wait,
in the building.
is the gate locked?
We haven't tried it. You've only ring the bell.
Dorder's gonna just like pull on the gate.
Okay,
That's
this definitely appears to be locked.
Oh.
Now, how likely could a mage hand unlock the gate from the other side?
I believe there's a rogue specialization that has the mage hand
Can use thieves'
range
tools.
ledger domain that can use thieves tools. That's only for a specific type of rogue.
Well, I just mean the wizard going and like.
Oh, he's
yeah,
just
mage
saying is
hand
there like just a
around.
latch on the gate on the inside.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a really elaborate lock on it.
Darn.
Are you a wizard?
Yeah.
Give me an Arcana check.
Ooh.
Gosh darn.
We are rolling so bad tonight.
9.
Okay.
You got
Yeah,
a
it's definitely
4.
the lock. So everything about this place is opulent. So it's some sort of fancy noble lock. Like it's not cheaply made. It'll probably be difficult to pick lock.
Darn.
And you don't even know much about these things. Now, if you have, you know that there's spells for these sort of things. I don't know if you know those kind of spells.
Then could we?
Oh wait, Dorder's gonna cast gaseous form and then just pass through the gate, and then he's gonna turn back into his form.
All right, give me a stealth check.
Okay. 15.
Okay, people kind of gasp as they like notice you like disappear from view.
Uh-huh.
What? That man just disappeared. And so like a couple women like pointing like, what's going on over there? First the
Malthor,
cat jumps over the wall, and now people are just disappearing in thin air.
Malthor waves his hand, noticing the
Okay.
group, and goes, "Don't worry, guys. It's what he does."
All right. So Alexis, you've been treated by a pair of mastiffs.
You know, actually, no. I think I just stay gas. I don't turn into my regular form. Sorry.
All right, and make sure and mark your thing. Let's let Alexis cut in here. So what is going on with Swiftly?
So Swiftly, now that she's high enough to be out of range for the the groundskeeper and the two dogs. She holds on with one paw and holds out her violin in the other. And she says, "I apologize, dear sir. I was quite frightened by your dogs at the main entrance and thought to go around. I was scheduled by by the lord of this mansion to play him a." Shut up, you stupid mongrels! I was commissioned by your lord to play him a song.
Alright, give me a deception roll.
You see, the fun part is I can't actually hear Alexis, so I'm just getting into random arths.
She's
So she's saying that she's.
I got 12 plus a
appointment
7
with the
on
manor
deception,
lord.
so I have a 19.
19. All right, so he's kind of trying to quiet the dogs and kind of grab him by the collar, but he's doing that one-handed because he's still got his blade in the other one, and he's kind of frowning at you. But we'll say he's not overtly hostile, but your influence has no bearing on the dogs for now. They're still.
Yeah.
They smell cat, and you're the biggest cat they've seen in a long time, possibly ever. In fact, it's
Ever.
almost a guarantee.
A 4-foot tall cat.
Yeah,
It is almost. I can't even bring up an argument for why it wouldn't be.
yeah. Any comment from the audience?
Well, other
there?
tabacs are usually
Oh
like
yeah, it's
6
just a
foot,
conversation.
Oh, any bearing on the scene?
No, it doesn't have much to do with it.
All right, so, so the cat's treed. We've gone there. We haven't gone back to the guys in the barracks. So the two of you are in the barracks. I
Yeah.
guess we've got a female and a male in the barracks. Aravan is a male drow fighter.
Yep.
And then Rue is a half-orc female assassin.
Yeah.
And the two of them are pretty stealthy. I think Aravan more because he's a drow than because of his fighter training. Is he a dex-based fighter?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
100%.
So they're both very
a
agile.
dex-based
So
fighter.
you're in the barracks. So we'll give you like a few seconds to kind of like maybe a few rounds.
I'm
to
gonna
do something
peek
over-
through a couple of the chests that you were saying, or not chests.
Foot
Foot
Yeah,
lockers.
foot
Yeah, there's like
yeah.
an assortment of clothes and like old boots and
Since
stuff.
I noticed that it looks completely invaluable, I'm gonna say I don't think there's anything in here.
Would there be any like uniforms that the guards would wear?
Everything's been cleared out. It looks like anything that would normally be hung up. You see all the places for those. It's all. They're probably wearing it.
Are there? Is there any? Is there any like? Are there any like notes anywhere?
There's a door to a back room.
Oh, into the mansion?
No,
No.
back
There's like a closet door.
Oh, I'm gonna look inside to see if there's anything useful.
Rue's gonna make sure that nobody comes in the front door.
Okay, actually, what I'm gonna say is this back room is where they have like all the weapons racks and the armor stands. I will say all the living areas are in the main room, and this back room had all the empty armor stands and stuff. Talk about your ideas real quick. I need to use the restroom real quick. If you guys want to talk over some ideas about Warrior Proceed with the three different groups of people.
Can I have the earbud then?
Yep.
Sweet.
Perfect. All right. Back to
Okay.
back to me
So-
here, Alexis.
Or if you want to
There-
pause and address
anybody
any
left at the
conversation with the audience.
gate?
This is
What did you say, Alexis? Sorry.
Is there anyone left at the gate? The main gate?
Yes, us three. The three. It would be me,
Okay.
Sad,
So
and
I was thinking
No, not you,
that
'cause you
we would
volunteered.
ask if the rest of her band
Oh, yeah,
could
never
come
mind.
with her.
it's just me, Mouther, and Sad.
Oh, okay. That's really interesting. Did you hear what she said?
What?
She said she's gonna ask if the rest of her band can come over. I think that would be really cool. So what do you guys want to do? I guess Rue and Aravan.
I want to break it because it would be like super easy. We'd skip the whole dungeon and just go straight to the boss guy.
What are you saying? Just get someone inside of a room and then kill them? Or
Well,
I
we
guess
do need to find
interrogate
that
them?
lord guy, right?
You know what we can do?
Like
do.
you say, we're gonna play music for him. We're gonna be led right to him.
Hey, that's a good idea. That's a really good idea, actually.
So as of right now, we have 2 people outside at the front gate, 2 people in the courtyard, and 2 people inside the guardhouse, I believe is what it is. So, the interesting part of the story is that we are looking for some random Zentarum guy who probably has the Stone of Golor, or as far as we can tell, might have the Stone of Golor.
Yes, because he stole it from a dead gnome who was trying to give it to us. So we're
Yeah.
trying to get what's rightfully, well, arguably not rightfully, but what's supposed to be given to us and should be ours.
What might be ours.
Exactly.
What we believe belongs to us. Also, we just want gold.
Are there any suggestions from the audience?
No. But yes, so if you guys have anything to say, or if you guys want to say, you know, draw a plot twist card, for instance, or just kind of throw something in there, let us know. And we'll try our best to implement that. We've been trying to watch the chat the best we can. So yeah, so anything you want to say to us, or if you want to make a comment, or if you just want to say, hey, you know, draw a plot twist card, I want to see something interesting happen, let us know, and we'll do that and implement it that way.
We also have a Taraka deck. So.
Yes, so just say like Taraka or Tarantula, because that's almost like Taraka, or say plot twist, for instance.
This is why we don't associate with him.
Exactly.
So, Zach,
Plot twists.
any
Always open.
Behaviors from the your characters on the north side, outside the gate?
Saturnus is actually... can we still see through, like...
Oh, yeah, definitely. You can
Okay.
see everything that's going on.
Okay.
It's like 10 feet away, like right there on the corner.
Then Saturnus is just going to Misty Step through the door.
Sappho's just using magic just to get to the story.
Yep.
So you're just like, vroom, there you are. There are like two dogs directly in front of you barking at the tree, and the gatekeeper is like, what the? And he's just like, reflexively just like starts swinging at you. Give me an initiative roll.
13.
No, you get to go first. You got the drop on him.
Nice.
You don't have to attack him, but he is swinging at you. But you just appeared out of nowhere and caught him off guard. So what's your plan now that you Missy stepped through there?
Oh, that is the best question I've heard all day. What's a
Do you want to
plan?
think about it? We can go to the
No,
other
I got it. So he's gonna like try and dodge back and not get swung at immediately. But the main thing is just that he's going to. Actually, no, he's not even gonna dodge back. He's just gonna Crown of Madness this boy.
Oh, okay.
Let me actually pull up the spell book for it.
Yeah, and I'll get a. Let's see, Zach, will you pass me a couple of those sticky notes?
Yeah,
Just two.
that's one. And here's two. I use Crown of Madness so much I should remember what this all does.
Nathan?
Yes,
Yeah, so gaseous form is game breaking.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
Okay, so I can fly at a speed of 10 feet, so I'm just going to start flying toward a window that's open. Or, no, actually through the chimney.
Yeah, this is basically what vampires do when they turn into a vapor.
Alright, yeah.
I've DM'd this spell before.
Do you not like this spell?
I haven't said anything about
Okay. Well, I'm going to start making my
I thought we were
way
going to be
toward the
done with the
building.
whole manor by now. So anything to speed it up, let's do it.
So I'm gonna start
Well, that's not your
heading
turn.
that way.
It's
Oh,
Captain
sorry,
Adam
yes.
Menace.
Yep. So he's definitely going to cast Crown of Madness. So it has to make a.
That's the code legal.
Ooh, that is a fair point. Saturnus might not want to do that.
That's literally against the law. Is to cast. I guess also fighting people in their own courtyard or breaking and entering.
Well, no. At this point, it's like self-defense. He just wanted to be in the courtyard, and all of a sudden, he's getting struck
Hang
at.
on, Nathan. How many laws have we broken so far?
I only have 10 fingers.
Okay. So,
What about Hold on, let me.
All right, what's your character doing while we're waiting on that?
Airvan. So George, he's currently just making his way up to like the top of the building. If there's like even just like a small opening, like a
Okay,
pinhole.
to the second floor.
Yeah, maybe to like an open window. I have a flying speed of 10 feet, so I can use a dash action to go 20 feet.
There was the balcony.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
the
gonna go to
balcony
the
that was
balcony.
overlooking
then.
it. You can go right to the balcony. There's actually a door ajar.
Oh, I'm gonna go
Um,
straight through
The
it.
one from the balcony, the doors. There's like some small double doors, almost like a small French door sort of arrangement. They're partially open into the room.
Okay.
So you want to pass through that?
Yep.
Okay, so he does that, and then back to Zach.
All right. Yeah. So.
What's your decision?
Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna actually. Man, I don't want to cast anything because I don't want to get thrown in jail. That's the hard part here.
You can cast spells, just not on people.
Well, I mean, if I kill all the witnesses.
Yeah,
we're going to go with that tactic here.
There are people outside, you know. They commented on her falling into the gate. Okay.
Yes, all the witnesses.
I guess.
Don't forget that like assault, whether it's with spells or a weapon, is all like.
You just massacre like half the city just so you don't get in trouble.
What's your plan, Zach? We're talking
just
about
funny
the actions
thought.
of Malthor, correct?
No, this is Satterless. Malthor wouldn't be doing this. Malthor's a good
so
guy.
Satterless. So we just need to make sure. I thought Malthor did this. So Satterless Misty stepped.
Yeah,
He has Misty Step.
Yeah.
Is he a warlock?
he is.
Oh, okay. All right. So Satterless is a Kinku warlock.
One of the very few out there. He actually robbed his abilities from a greater warlock than he was. But,
So in the moment, what is this Kinku thing doing?
that is definitely the hard question. I wasn't expecting to be immediately attacked.
Does he have any sort of psychic ritual abilities that don't involve like the visual casting of spells or anything like that?
He could just speak into the mind, but that's his way of communication.
Uh-huh.
So he might just use Dissonant Whispers. My voice kind of cracked there.
It's
So-
very dissonant of you.
Yeah. So it's it deals 3d6 psychic damage on a failed save.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Oh, hey, you want to see my roll?
Gosh darn it.
What do you get? Nat
I
20?
did 20.
You got a nat 20 on a.
Alright.
He's just like, what are you doing here?
You're having a bad day. I think your card is still in play. He played the worst day ever card.
Yeah. I shouldn't have. Oh, it
So
actually
burn
does
that
5d6 because it's
Make
third
sure
level.
mark it down.
Yep. That's 2 spells. That's all he actually
On a successful
has.
save, the target takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move away. So you can still roll 3d6 and he'll take half damage.
It's actually 5d6 because I'm doing it as a third level spell slot because as a warlock I don't have any other choices. Wonderful. 9, 10, 16,
So it takes half of that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
8. Yep.
So what ends up happening after that?
Well, since it's
so 8
saved.
damage.
Yep. Since he's saved, that's probably all there really is to it.
Okay.
Alright. We'll say that. So what kind of dissonant whispers does he hear? Like what are you kind of like channeling when you cast that?
Well, it's a
spell?
discordant melody, so it's kind of more like.
So just like our audience, he's
Ah.
going like.
I just
Yeah.
died.
Yeah, that was
With
excellent. roleplay.
earbud
Various
users.
various
Thanks for
squeaks
that.
and screeches.
It was probably less painful. in
Tried to
person,
kill
but,
us.
Great job there.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
So that disrupts his attack for
Thankfully,
a
I
moment.
can be killed
Nice.
by my trusted goldfish, the snack that smiles back.
All right.
Okay, back.
So the mastiffs, I think, are still distracted by the cat,
Okay.
and then one of them looks at its keeper, but they haven't actually noticed your presence just yet.
Very few people do.
Wait, so there's just like all this screaming and no one notices you. Alright.
Well, it's like whisper
I'm
screaming.
not
kidding. I'm
screaming.
kidding.
It's mental screaming.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, no, the
I forgot
groundskeeper
about
was
dissonant
speaking.
whispers. Yes, okay.
He was describing what the groundskeeper was hearing, and the groundskeeper was.
yeah,
clutching
I was
his-
just thinking something else.
Who's still
Yes.
outside the gate? So the Kenku is in, the Tabaxi's up in the tree.
Malthor's outside
Just
the
Malthor.
gate.
Is Malthor the only one out
He
there?
can just
Yeah.
turn around, just like yeah, exactly. Like just kind of sit down as if nothing's
He's like
happening.
knocking again. He's like, "Hello."
Does Malthor have any way of getting in without like blasting a lock?
I mean, he could levitate,
I mean,
but
what
that
we
might take a
talked
while.
about earlier.
I know. He's just gonna. There's definitely he's out there by himself now, and there's like a crowd. Kale, will you roll a dice 20, please?
Oh no.
Sure. There are 3
3 women,
women
gossipy women.
and
Actually, I mentioned 2 women. It's 2 women and their gossipy
Sister.
tween daughter.
okay.
Tween daughter.
And then I also rolled a 5 again in case she wanted to. or anything
Yeah,
else.
there's I think some cats watching from like the there's lined up in the wall. There's like a bunch of cats just kind of like
right next to where the tabaxi was. Oh, like a wrist. Oh, okay. Are they like?
they're aristocrats.
Are they like swaying in musical melody?
No, let's keep playing.
Oh, okay. Yes. Continue. I think Dordre's just kind of making his way up to the top area, currently.
Yeah, we're not to Georgia yet.
Okay.
Let's cut back to the barracks.
Mhm.
So you guys have kind of cleared the barracks. There's nothing obviously of value in here.
Okay.
All right. So then Rue's gonna like peep open through the front door here.
Yeah, and Dordre is kind of opening it up for us.
The
for both
door
of
you
them to
came
look
through, or the door on the opposite side?
The opposite side,
Yes.
front door.
Okay. So you kind of like peek out, and you can see the scene in the courtyard that I just described.
She's gonna close the door and say, "This doesn't really." She turns to Dordre, not Dordre. Aravan goes,
Aaron? Yes.
That doesn't lead anywhere. Just back outside."
Double
Oh.
back through the side entrance to
Yes.
the house.
Let's
Yep.
go make into the house slowly and
So we'll
silently.
pick up. You guys have left the barracks and are now
Mhm.
outside of the servant entrance to the house.
Okay.
Okay, let's cut back to the main entrance scene.
Sure.
What's Malthor doing?
Trying to like calm down the gossipy women
How's he doing that?
awkwardly. He's
Okay. Awkward conversation. I'll leave it at that.
So
He's like-
that's
he's like,
all
"Hey,
guys gonna do.
One-
please,
one of
no,
his
there's
class
nothing going on.
teachers.
They're just talking with their friends."
What's that, Alexis?
One of the racial traits of the class features awkward conversation.
Okay.
From
Racial
Malthor.
trait, class feature, awkward conversation.
Yes.
Perfect.
All right. So that's Malthor, and then we've got Satterless has distracted the groundskeeper.
Mhm.
The two dogs haven't noticed him just for the moment. He's got a moment to act, and then we'll cut to Alexis.
He is going to.
So ahead of you, about
Oh, wait, you
across the courtyard, to the main building is like the main double doors into the thing.
Mhm.
could you Misty step up to the balcony?
I think I only have 2 spell
You're a
slots.
bird, so I'd say you notice. What's your perception? Passive perception.
12.
Okay. You'll notice a keyring on the side of his the
Oh, yeah.
groundskeeper.
It's shiny.
And there's the balcony where Kale's other character. You can't really see him because he's a gaseous form.
All right. So could Satterless like reach for the keys and then run off?
Give me a sleight of hand.
Warlock.
Or are you just going to like brute force him away?
16 sleight of hand.
Alright, let's say you got the keys. You
That's
got
pretty
the keyring.
Yep.
And one of the dogs is like notices you and is like, "Ruff, ruff," and the other one's still distracted by the gigantic cat of a lifetime.
Now Satterless is going to just start running for the doors.
Okay, and then so he's kind of like recovered his wits. So as you grab the keys and
There
run,
it
he gets
goes.
an attack of opportunity. I rolled a nat 1,
Nice.
so we'll say he swings at you like, "Hey!" and like he just sends the machete flying and like sticks into the tree like about a foot below the tabaxi's lower paw.
Oh,
Dissonant
no.
whispers are really good. Trust
Yeah.
me.
And Alexis, what's Swiftly doing right now?
So
One
I'm
of the
assuming
dogs
it's
is
the
now
only
chasing
one left.
after the Kenku. The groundskeeper has just thrown his machete accidentally into the base of the tree, a foot below your foot, a foot below your paw.
Football
and
or something.
and one of the dogs, one of the mastiffs, is still barking at you at the base of the tree.
so there's only one left at the gate, right? Never changed.
Yeah, Malthor is still outside the gate. Yeah.
So my plan has gone out the window. So there's no point in going on with my brilliant plan.
jump
Said her
Thank you,
brilliant
guys.
plan is going out the window. What was your brilliant plan?
My brilliant plan was to get everybody outside the gate and say that they were my band, and then we just walk in to go meet the
She's gonna
Lord,
play the
and we'd
band
be
card.
right
She's gonna
there.
bring your band in. But
Thanks,
But-
guys.
Nice.
yeah, I think it's every character for themselves at this point. They're fleeing the gossip. Well, I guess Malthor's embracing the gossip.
No, he's trying to like calm it down. He just sucks.
Wait. So what is your tabaxi doing?
So now that my plan's been
She was playing the
shot,
violin last time.
Mhm.
Or trying to, one-handed.
I wasn't playing it. I was just holding it up, going, "Hey, I'm a musician.
Oh,
Please
right,
don't
right.
kill me."
yeah.
I was imagining you like playing it with one finger or
Like
Like-
just strum
I
it
could.
instead of like with the
I
string.
could. I do have my app. I could play us a song from the tree. It would be beautiful. I'm
Alright.
quite proud of my
Yeah,
there might be time for that.
Yeah, I think that's
shortly.
okay right now.
what time do we
Yeah.
have? It's already after midnight, so
Well,
we're still in the
It
courtyard.
is.
All right, so let's cut back to the other two thieves at the back door. So how do you guys want to approach the building? And we're just gonna kind of switch between the different party members at this point.
Okay.
So it's Aravan and
And Rue.
Rue. All right.
Let's just go through the door.
Yeah, she's just gonna go through the door, but like quietly,
Yeah.
slowly.
Aravan, I think Aravan kind of leads the way most of the time, and I think he's going to kind of reach ahead, and I think he's going to test to see if the door's
All
unlocked.
right, it gives easily, and you can actually smell the odors of food.
Mhm.
It's probably the kitchen entrance.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
This is probably the kitchen entrance. I can smell the odors of food.
She peeks in to see if there's anybody in there.
Yeah, it's vacant.
All right.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She lifts her finger and says, I think
Mm-hmm.
maybe they've left, packed up.
Okay. Yeah, 1 second. Hey Alexis, your audio, whatever you're playing right now, it's the stream I think is running back as kind of a feedback loop. If you could turn the volume down just a little bit, I can hear it, which means the viewers can hear it if you don't mind, just a little bit. Sorry, what were you saying, Zach? I apologize.
I think they might have packed up and left.
Okay.
Either that or they're all somewhere else.
Are you still hearing it? 'Cause I'm
No,
not
I don't hear it anymore. I heard it just a little bit.
Let's go back to the chat.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, so you're in the kitchen.
Yep.
It's empty. So there's a door to so there's a giant fireplace with like a cook pot steaming, not like boiling, but like there's steam coming out of it.
Mhm.
There's a door to your right to the north, and a door to your left to the south, and the one to the south appears to be like a small pantry door. And the one to the north, you can't really. It's closed.
Where would you like to go, Rue?
Right or left, north or south.
She'll take the right.
Okay.
All right, let's
You
go
open
right.
it. That opens up into a laundry room. Okay.
Okay.
There appears to be a middle-aged female. Her throat's been slashed. She's in the appearance of like a maid's outfit. She might be like a senior maid or something, and she's just dead on the floor in a pool of blood, and it's stained some of the laundry.
Rue kind of gives the body a sort of, how do I say, like
She's got a keyring on her belt, which you can take.
oh, she takes that immediately.
Yeah,
she gives
have
it.
the
She
keys
gives
to
the
the
body a
house.
distasteful look and looks to Aravan and says, "Anything important here?"
Okay. This room is not a dead end.
Mhm.
At the far corner of the room, where there's not piles of laundry and wash tubs, there is a small skinny stair going upstairs, and directly across from, so like when you go to the corner of the room, there's a little stair going up, but also in that corner there's a little door going out into the main part of the house.
All right. She's gonna immediately like beeline for the stairs and then check the stairs for traps or anybody on top of the
She doesn't
stairs.
know any traps on the stairs. It's like a servant stair going upstairs into a servant's quarters. So you're upstairs. It kind of like you go upstairs and it kind of like tees off. And straight ahead is like a door into a small servant room, and to the left is a little hallway, and there's two doors on either side.
All right.
So there appears to be upstairs servant quarters. There's like 3 doors. They're all closed. And then what's Erevan doing, Kale?
I think he's following after Rue right now.
Okay, so they've just gone upstairs, up the side servant stairway, and then let's cut back down to the Devoxy,
Okay.
being barked at by one dog, and the Kenku is being chased by the groundskeeper and the other dog.
All right.
So probably already fed up by this dog.
She's fed up.
She's probably gonna try and shut it up, and she's gonna throw a dagger at it. She's fed up with this dog, and she has no remorse.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
AC's 12.
AC's 12.
So
Well, I
do you
have
have
a nat
a heighted-
14 plus 5, so I have 19.
Okay, damage roll.
Is
Dice 4 plus dex.
3
That's your total? or
with my dex. That's the total.
Okay. Alright, so you stick it with your dagger, it doesn't kill it outright, so it's like and it starts like limping off towards the trees immediately.
Oh.
So there's a wounded dog limping away.
Oh.
I'm sorry if you animal lovers out there, I'm more of a cat guy, so deal with it.
I think Dordre like sheds like a misty tear. I think enough of the liquid just forms to where
So
like, a tear
now that
actually falls.
the dog is coming back down,
So
I'll
the dog's
probably
limping Alright.
the Tabaxi will come down the tree and probably go after it with a rapier to finish it off.
Oh,
Because
finish
even
it
though
off.
she doesn't like dogs, she is from the jungle, and so she doesn't want it to suffer.
You're literally just gonna like
That'll
like
take the next
throw
round,
a dagger and then you
so-
just whoosh, like
Alright.
Yeah,
just skew-
that's all right.
She
Intent
wants
is
her.
clear.
She wants her knife back.
Satterless definitely notices this and not pulling out his quarterstaff, but like turning around, key and quarterstaff in hand. He looks to the.
Yeah, I think he was fleeing the scene.
Well, he was, but like
No,
he
it's
looks
not.
over his shoulder,
Oh,
sees
see,
the
okay.
yeah
Fair.
sees this act of violence against the dog, and it goes, all right, turns around and immediately Eldritch blasts the closest thing,
I have a
whether it's
question.
the garden keeper.
It's a guardskeeper
The
or-
mastiff. The mastiff is definitely like right there. The
Okay.
Author.
The groundskeeper is about
Groundskeeper.
15 feet away, but the dog is like right behind you on your heels.
All right, yeah, he's gonna Eldritch blast that dog.
Okay, go for it. 12 is the AC.
Well, you got a 11. Nice. Actually, hold on.
Advantage.
Nice. That is a 24.
Inspiration coming in clutch. Alright, roll damage.
Where's my D10? Here it is. Here's a D10, right? Yeah. So 4.
4?
4.
Okay, and then the Eldritch Blast. You want to describe what an Eldritch Blast is for the audience?
Yeah, it's a purplish, like, I don't know, like a kind of like a
Does it have
magical.
tentacles kind of coming out of it. Like, does it look like it has like?
I imagine more
illusory
like
tentacles.
like shadowy smoke and like mystical purple flames or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was thinking more like a purplish sphere with a lot of, not tentacles, but like
Uh-huh.
tendrils going around.
Okay, yeah,
in
yeah,
kind
that's
of a
kinda what I was
spirally
thinking.
motion. And it's going at that. It's doing that at a very high speed,
Right.
and releases kind of an explosive percussion on whatever it hits.
So you immediately get this smell of burnt fur. It's kind of like a sulfury smell, and
Ugh.
the dog just like goes. It's like twitching and it's not like dead, but it just like goes on the ground. It's like kind of like convulsing and like rolling around and trying to like rub out a fire that's
Wait,
not
is
actually
this
there.
the one that I stabbed?
No, this
or
is the other one that
this
was
is
chasing the
okay.
kinky.
Yeah, this is the other kid.
So both the
now the
dogs are
two
kind
dogs
of like
down.
distracted in pain. They don't really have any sort of reasoning intellects, so they're just responding immediately to the pain they feel. They're not really like trained guard dogs either. They're probably somebody's like household pets or
Mhm.
something. And also we have the groundskeeper chasing after you, and he kind of comes up close, and he realizes that he he doesn't have like a weapon, so he just like swings
goes
and like lands a blow. You take 1 hit point from the knuckle sandwich.
What was the roll?
Like 18.
Oh, yeah,
plus
that hits.
whatever his
Yeah.
modifier is.
Okay.
So any kind of like, so any bystander would literally just see.
Got you right in
this,
the beak.
Yeah, would literally just see like a couple feathers like fall off this Birdman as he gets punched by someone in a yard.
As he hits Satterless, there's this like loud, kind of like a squeak noise, and then this like immediate repetition of the exact kind of shouting he was just doing.
Gets mimicked by the king.
Yeah, like perfect rendition. I can't really do it. Like kind of
What's
noise.
Mouther doing at this time?
Still talking with the gossiping women. He kind of like looks in through the thing.
I think we've been neglecting Deirdre, so...
Dordre, yeah, I was
Dordre.
gonna ask you. So
Yeah.
he already, I guess he's had like 2 or 3 turns worth now.
Well, we're
moving
kind of
forward
sort of
20
comic book
feet each
timing.
time.
We've
Yeah.
completely split the party. Things are about to die, so...
It's a
yeah.
wonderful
Things
combination.
are-
So
people.
upstairs, he's kind of passed through the doorway, right?
Uh-huh.
Into the upstairs room?
Yes, he's looking around up there.
Alright, it appears to be a very well appointed and large, spacious, larger than some buildings you've been in.
Oh,
Very
wow, okay.
large master bedroom.
Is it larger than the Wayward Dice?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, because if it is, then we need to
But
make
you've
this
been in
our
small
headquarters.
houses that were like you've been in houses that could fit inside this master bedroom.
Wait, guys, I just thought about this. We could totally make a monopoly and have a bunch of different buildings, so if we can clear out this entire place, we can take it over. Okay,
It's 12:15.
Dordre is gonna look around. Is there any kind of living body or person
there's
in
two.
here?
There's
okay.
There's a woman in a breastplate holding a rapier with her back to you. She's facing to the west, so when you
Okay.
come in the room, she's facing that way and she's off. There's actually a door
Okay.
open in front of her, like some double doors, like
Mhm.
partially open. And next to her is an extremely large, ugly half-orc with a very large weapon in hand. But they're both facing the other door out of this master bedroom.
Okay.
And the reason for that is you can hear very clearly the sounds of a pitched battle. There's men cursing and bludgeoning each other to death or slicing limbs off. And you can just hear like a pitched battle on the other side of
Oh,
the master bedroom.
that's okay.
So
Wow.
is that the second or third floor?
There's only 2 floors.
Okay. There is not a third floor.
No, it's
So-
as tall as a 3-story building only because each story is 20 feet tall instead of the typical like 8 or 10.
All right.
Um,
I mean, wouldn't Rue and Aravan be able to hear these pretty loud noises?
They're on the opposite side of the house from here.
All right, I'll give you that.
I think Dordre, I think he's up here. And do they look formidable? Like, do they look like they could probably kill Dordre easily, like together, the two?
Well, there's like a regal-looking woman who's all
Mhm.
done up with perfumes and makeup, and she's in like a very ornate filigreed breastplate that's like custom made and fitted to her with like a rapier, and she looks like she could kill a person. And and she looks much less menacing than her half-orc bodyguard.
She
I
looks
can
like
show
she-
you his picture. He is
Yeah.
ugly-looking mug.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
so
just
the-
looking at my spells to see what I can do here to win.
He looks like this dude.
Oh wow! All right, that's a danger.
You wanna pull
Yeah,
up
that's
the
pretty
screen?
dangerous.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're good.
Down.
Down.
Yep.
Perfect. Right there.
So the guy on the left?
No, on the right.
It's the
He's
orc
a
guy.
half-orc.
The orc guy. Perfect.
Well, I meant it's in my picture. It's just the guy on the left with the purple skin that kind of looks like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
it
that
might
guy.
be mirrored.
Yeah, it's that guy. Yeah.
It's this guy. Sorry.
Perfect.
Yeah, I figured he looked pretty half-orcish.
Okay, next one. And so yeah, so I think Dordre is debating on whether or not he should get out of gaseous form, and like attack both of them.
I'll make a decision now because we're out of time.
Okay, this lasts up to 1 minute. All right, Dordre is going to get out of. He's going to get out of that
He can
gaseous
just kind
form.
of like pass through everything since he's a gas.
I mean, he can. Do they notice that the glass is kind of fogging up? No? Okay. I think he's going to look and see where they're at. Like, I think he's going to float up to the ceiling and look at what they're looking at. Like, at what direction they're looking. And
They're looking through the door into the
yeah, he's going to... That's what I'm saying. He's looking down there.
Okay, so he can see... the door is only partially open, though.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically watching the fight. But there appear to be several men in the livery of, like, basically guards.
Okay.
Holding their ground outside the doors, protecting their mistress. And there's a couple other, you can see at least two other guys outside that are attacking. There's several dead bodies on the floor, and they seem to be fighting at the, like a landing area at the top of the stairs and the room beyond.
All right.
So since we're towards the end of our session, is this a great time to use my plot twist card?
Plot twist card? Yeah. I mean, I would like to actually like wrap up all of this before we quit. I don't want to prolong this to a second session.
Yeah, Alexis.
So, yeah, what's your plot twist card?
My plot twist card was
Yeah, I think
enemy in the shadows. I think.
Hey, that could actually be an important part. It was-
I returned it to the pile. I should have kept it to the side. Something from the shadows.
Yeah, something from the shadows.
Kale, do you remember what her plot twist card
It might have
was?
just been from the shadows.
I didn't actually look at it.
All right, so it was from the shadows.
Okay.
So that's your plot twist card.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Did you have any ideas for how that works? And Kale, you want to check the chat for ideas as well?
So if you guys have any kind of ideas of what you think should happen for the From the Shadows plot twist card, just put it in the comments. Don't be ridiculous. But okay. The DM says be ridiculous. Do whatever. I know what Airman's gonna do. I know what Dordre is gonna do.
What's Dordre do?
Dordre, he casts. I think he's gonna go back out of gaseous form, and he's right behind the orc guy, and he's gonna cast suggestion on him and say.
Suggestion.
He's gonna cast the spell suggestion on him.
Okay.
And he says, begin attacking everyone but me. To magically influence him. Begin attacking everyone but the half elf behind you, which is me. He can say two sentences, so he just kind of like corrects himself.
So he gets a wisdom save.
Yes, he gets a wisdom save against it.
We have two suggestions
Against a
from
14.
There's two suggestions.
from the chat. We have a were-rat,
A were-rat
and
and
then
an evil
someone
goat.
said an evil
were-rat.
goat.
Okay, we can handle the were-rat one. Mouther,
Mouther?
you have had enough of these women.
Yeah, they've been annoying me for quite a while, I'd say.
Also, normally you can't see the moon
Mm-hmm.
in the daytime
Yeah.
because of the light from the sun. But just because you can't see the moon doesn't mean it's there. And
Doesn't mean that it's not there.
providentially,
Not there.
the moon was like 99% almost full. And at this moment in time, all the stars have aligned, and all the internets of things, and the moon completes and becomes full, and you can feel yourself turning. Can you describe what happens?
Yeah, Malthur is. This is a big secret. He's a were-rat, so he's immediately like clenching to his. Yeah, the hair is growing. His face is extending forward. He's like clenching his forehead. He's like, "Oh God, oh no! I'm gonna kill people or rob things." I don't really know what were-rats do.
Oh crap! Yeah,
I know what were-rats do.
In
You
this-
lost control of
They-
Malthur. What's
They
happening?
eat
Yeah, I know
goldfish in the middle of the
He
night.
eat his sheet.
She.
Gotta get that
Who's
100%
she?
cheese.
Sheet.
Oh, sheet. Okay, yes.
So Malthur transforms into a were-rat at 10 a.m. in the morning on the seats of Waterdeep. And we did not just like BS that to go along with the stream. We literally rolled randomly to create Malthur, and we came up with lycanthropy, and were-rat was what?
What ended up happening? Yes.
Yeah. So
And this
that's
has
really
been.
funny.
Yeah. If you notice, I think last stream, we kind of referenced something closer to that, and where I was trying to talk about the moon phases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just so you guys know, like you can actually check back and see that I was trying to kind of reference it.
Well, this has been a thing since day one.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just trying to say that it wasn't like pre-planned, and then
Right.
someone said where and we made it up.
All right, so the little girl screams, and she's like, ah, screaming, and you literally like slash one of the women, and she's like just like falls over, like just bleeding from the neck, and the other one you like grab onto and sink your teeth into and bite like right into her face.
I have
Alright.
a question real quick. I
And,
mean,
like, land
this
on her
this
on the
isn't specified in the code legal. Is it illegal to be a were-rat? It isn't specified. I mean, I know it's legal to attack people, but if you're a
Well, if they're
were-rat,
in the sewers,
It's not
anything
legal
goes.
for
But
my
on the
husband
city
to go
streets,
outside
like
missile.
there must be order, so all monsters will die.
Oh yeah, they're gonna execute Malthur.
Okay, so Malthur is now feasting
Okay.
or goring. Actually, I don't know.
goring.
We'll come back to that. Anyways, so
Okay.
the two naggy women have just been assaulted by a were-rat named Malthur, and the girl is screeching and just kind of like frozen in place. All right. Let's cut back to Dordre.
Okay, yeah.
I think you need to make a wisdom save.
Yes, wisdom
right?
save against a DC of 14. Oh, no, sorry, not a DC 14. A DC, 14. Okay. Whoops. Huh.
Sorry, I got multiple characters across multiple books going now.
You just got everything
It's like,
going.
okay, we're gonna do all the levels at the same time.
I guess, yeah, we are. Malthur's on the other side of the gate. The Tabaxi and the Kinku are inside the gate.
Yeah.
My
So this will actually help
half-elf
us wrap up quickly,
is
since we're like basically attacking all levels. And the courtyard, the ground floor, and the main and the second floor are all at the same time. All right, his wisdom save is a 15.
Oh, can Dordre cast it again because he was surprised by his talking? It doesn't specify that he can't do it again.
Do you have
Yeah, I have the spell slots available.
do you have inspiration die?
Yes, I do.
You want to try that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. To give him disadvantage. Yes. I
No,
would
just have him reroll it.
yes. What do you get?
I rolled higher. I rolled a 16 this time.
Okay.
I think his mind wasn't open to suggestion because he's already ready to fight and kill things. So
whoa there, big buddy. I have something to.
they both roll on you and like they're kind of surprised. So I'll let you have another.
I cast suggestion again. Start attacking everyone but me.
Pull out your loot. You're like,
Start attacking everyone but me, and then yes, I
Don't
use my
hurt
loot
me.
to try and like
How do you sing that?
attack everyone but me. What did he get?
21.
He
He
got a
hears
21.
attack me. All
And
right.
now he's magically compelled to attack me.
All right. So he attacks you.
That's 2 spell
Oh
slots.
man, he gets multi-attack. 3 hits with a Morning Star.
Oh my god, Nathan,
Dordre's
what?
dead.
He gets 3 hits, 3 attacks.
All right. I rolled a 5, a 1, and a 20.
Alright, the 20 hits, is that nat?
So he's kind of like swing, and you like dodge, and then you like dodge right into the last one.
My predictions were slightly off. Okay,
All right.
a
2
nat
dice,
20?
8.
Okay, no, okay.
oh nice.
Oh,
Ooh.
He roll max damage?
almost. I rolled a
Okay.
6 and 8 plus 5 will be 19.
Plus
I
5.
think. Am I adding this
19 damage in 1 hit?
Yeah,
can
19.
Dordre leave?
Yeah, there's like a balcony and you can just jump down.
He's gonna start a jump and he's gonna cast gaseous form. So it looks like he just fell off the balcony and then just fly back up in a misty form.
So, Zach, can you
Nice.
confirm?
Yeah, that's a nat 20.
You got an attack of opportunity and crit you again.
Georgie is literally...
Double crit.
Oh, God.
Hang on.
18.
18 damage?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
I have 1 HP.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Also, we gotta get out the DMG because we now have to roll on the massive damage table,
Oh, no. I'm glad
which
it's...
is conveniently bookmarked because this happens often. Roll a d20.
Okay.
This happens often.
My injury is of... Oh, my God. I rolled a 2.
You lose an arm or a hand.
Can I please lose my hand? So I'm dodging,
Actually, we
and
have
I
to roll a
stick out
D4
my
for
left
that.
hand.
We're gonna randomly decide. So you roll a dice 4. So we've got 1.
I rolled a 3.
3 left hands gone.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
So I was
three,
right. So I stick
so
out my
you
left
say-
hand to block. And, like, I start to run away. Hang on! And it's just gone.
Roll a dice 20 for the second crit.
Wait, what?
Second 2 crits.
Well, you turn around to flee.
Yeah,
then you get another crit.
he got 2 crits?
Yeah.
That's what
Oh.
I'm saying. I rolled a 20, and then when the attack opportunity, you got a 20.
I rolled a nat 1, Nathan. I lose an eye, right?
Yeah, that's an eye.
Oh my god.
Just 1 though. So a 1 or 2 is your left eye, and a 3 or 4 is your right eye.
Okay, I lose my left eye and
So
my
left eye
hand.
and your left hand.
I see. I thought the original nat 20 wasn't. I didn't know that was a nat 20
George
originally.
Ray. Oh, no.
Oh god. Okay.
Rabbi's kill.
When
Let's go
things
find a
backfire
cleric,
in
folks.
D&D.
Yeah.
I
You
mean-
pet your
Windromper.
pet Windromper, Nathan. You pet Windromper.
Okay, so you flee out to the balcony,
Okay, I flew out to the balcony, now missing an arm and a hand, and I cast gaseous
and
form.
the double door slams shut behind you, and you can hear like some kind of like furniture being pushed in front of the door.
I gotta jump and I say vanish, and then I poof into mist, and then I
Are
start
you keeping
flying.
track of all your spells for these?
Yes,
Okay.
I am. I'm out of. God, that was the most brutal.
Alright.
He lived. He's literally 1 HP away from being down.
Uh-huh.
So
So he's turned to gas in the air. Not quite dead. Almost.
yeah.
I still have a
Okay.
chance.
Good job, Nathan. Yeah.
All right, let's cut back to the other two. They're up in the servants'
Oh.
quarters. Back to Rue and Erevan.
That was brutal. Okay.
There's kind of like a left wing with 2 doors on either side across from each other, and then the straight ahead ends at a door.
Okay.
All right. So Rue, completely unaware of the devastation that is occurring outside the building, is going to
and inside.
and inside the building, is going to continue down the hallway.
Straighter to the left.
The hallway. Which one is?
Well, the hallway goes straight and ends at a door, or you can
Oh.
branch left, and then there's 2 rooms to the left. So you're kind of like you have to decide, do I keep going straight or do I go left?
I say let's go straight.
Should
No
go
need to be
straight,
too thorough.
yeah.
Okay, so there's a small servant's room in here, just with a couple beds, looks like 3 beds.
I say we double back and go left,
She agrees.
which is now our left.
So the left door, open up. There's a couple beds in here as well, also vacant. And then
Okay.
the right door.
Yes.
I think I have some. I don't think there's any flavor text for this building, but I'll. There are 6 bunk beds in here. It's a larger common room. The other 2 are very small, like double rooms.
Okay.
This holds bunks for 6 people, and there are actually 9 maids, cooks, and valets, all huddled down in fear. The maids are in like maid uniforms, and the valets are in like livery, and they're all just crouched down, like ready to just like they're just like freezing. They realize that there's something going on. They've all taken shelter in this room, which you guys aren't. These 2 aren't necessarily aware of what's going
Yeah,
on. You
yeah,
did
we
see
don't
the
know.
maid of honor.
Nice.
No, the maid of honor did not have a throat slash. It was the head maid.
Oh, God, this wedding is so dramatic. It's like Game of Thrones with all this politics.
So there's 9 like kind of commoners,
Exactly.
like servants. They're all huddled in this. You've got to like the corner of the house in the servants' quarters. They're all huddled in there. So what do you guys do?
Rue is actually going to draw a short sword and immediately ask, "Where is everyone? What's going on?"
And one of the valets goes, in the main hall. We've been attacked. The men in black are killing everyone. And like girls are just like, yeah.
Rue,
Crying and stuff.
I say we save these women. And no, I'm kidding. Erevan's definitely not attracted to any of the any of the overlings, which are just anything but drow. And I think Erevan looks around and he says, "I guess we go take a look."
Are you like trying to channel a sexual vibe into this?
No,
show?
definitely not.
Oh, okay. All right.
No. Aravan, I think he's gonna look over and he's just gonna say, I think we should listen to what they're saying.
Okay. Do you guys want to race down the stairs?
Yeah, Rue gestures with her blade and says, "All right, everybody, get down to the guardhouse. Yeah, get down to the guardhouse. You'll be safe down there." And she sheathes the sword and continues to the main hall.
I think the valets obey and leave the girls. All the women stay up there, and they're mostly like young servant girls. All right, so you guys race down the stairs.
Okay.
At the bottom is the servant door that goes left, probably into the main part of the house. You've been in the back servants half of the house.
Okay.
So the main area for the family is probably after that left door.
I guess this is the moment of truth. Anything you want to do before we go? Nope. Okay, let's go.
All right, so you burst through the door.
No, slowly. No. Aravan's being sneaky.
You slowly burst through the door into the great hall. There's bodies everywhere.
Oh God.
There are 8 guards in the livery, just brutalized, heads smashed in, limbs severed, heads severed. There's a bunch of.
I have a question. Is there a vent nearby where we can hear the word attack me?
We're already going slower than
Okay.
So
Sorry, yes.
There's also 2 of the dead, in addition to the guards, are wearing black.
Okay.
And you can see one of them has the tattoo of the winged snake from the Zentarum on it. And also over all this mess, by a main stairway going upstairs, are 2 big burly thugs with weapons in black dyed armor. Standing guard over the room, but they're about 10 or 15. They're on the other side of this great entry room into the house here.
Right.
It's the great hall.
You think we can?
There's chandeliers. It's 20 feet tall, so it's like a great room. It's the main room in the house.
Okay.
Chandeliers, fireplace with black marble. All the walls are wood paneling, tapestries. It's very opulent. If it weren't for all the dead bodies, it would be quite
elegant.
Yeah, it'd be fun to be in here. But the floor is kind of sticky with drying blood, and these people have just been 10 people just slaughtered in the last probably 10 minutes on the floor.
Okay.
All right.
I say, do you think we can take the guards?
See if we can sneak past them first.
In
a big open room, of course. But she's gonna keep to her sneaking wits.
Okay, so Aravan is in the doorway. He's bursting through, and you're still at the bottom of the stairs and haven't actually.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Yeah, they've just seen you. You open the door and they're.
Everyone's trying to be stealthy. Okay.
Yeah, but.
Okay.
You can stealth through this part.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
We could try.
I think Aravan's gonna stand up.
No, you only roll if there's a chance of failure or success.
Can Aravan tell? Can Aravan tell that they can see him?
You're making eye contact with them.
Aravan winks.
Was there a comment from the?
No, just kind of just conversations going on.
Rue nudges him in the side and says, "Tell them we're with them."
Hello, we're with you.
She then nudges him out of the way and says,
"Oh, he's pretty charismatic." Oh wait, never mind. This is Dordre.
Yeah.
All right, hang on.
I was gonna say.
All right, one of them raises a crossbow and just ching, and the other one's got a mace in his hand.
I catch it in midair.
No.
You're not a monk.
I'm a monk.
All right, I rolled a 3, so it kind of just goes whizzing past you and hits whatever's behind you.
Oh
no! It goes whizzing between your 2 heads.
I try to catch it, but I realize that
it's already past you when you lift it up.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
It's better than a D100 and a D100. If you roll 100, you actually catch it.
If I roll a 100
or a 37.
It's my 20. Okay, I got a 28.
Okay, now you missed it. You had it.
I still.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So I would like to. I think Aravan. How far away are they?
Let's pause here. We're gonna pause
Okay.
cliffhanger in the scene, but not for the session. Alexis.
Yes.
When we last left you.
Hello.
40 minutes? It hasn't been quite that long.
It's been 40 minutes. I haven't said anything
to be
for
fair,
40 minutes.
We've been taking a while.
She's complaining it's been 40 minutes. I don't think it's been quite that long.
So what has Swiftly done in 40 minutes?
She's been slow-mo. She's
time,
taking a dog's life. Can you describe the rapier scene that's going on?
We don't need to describe
it was very.
Or we can just it just happened off
very
scene.
gentle. It was no more than a brief moment of pain.
I'd say humanely, but felinely.
felinely, so pretty brutal, actually.
Yeah, so you removed your dagger and like put down the dog.
At least you didn't sink your teeth into it.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, it's
Well,
just cat. Well?
I wouldn't do my mouth with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's saying she wouldn't have dirtied her mouth in the dog, but she finishes off the dog. Alright, so the dog's been slain, and the other dog is like trying to roll out a fire that is not physically there, that it perceives. And then also the groundskeeper was chasing the Kenku. So we can kind of get back to the courtyard scene. You guys can't really see the were-rat. You can hear the screams of a young girl and like a woman.
Of killing a dog. Highlight of Swiftly's
The
night.
incessant hissing of a were-rat. Probably.
Yeah. So, all right. So what's the Kenku doing, and what's the Tabaxi doing?
So
Is she
the
going?
Tabaxi is
Alright.
likely
Okay.
now very aware of the fact that she's alone in the middle of this courtyard with not really anybody but a were-rat around her.
Well, the were-rat is on the other side of the wall, and you can't see them.
Okay, so
And
she's
inside
alone.
the wall, 20 feet away, is your Kenku friend.
Friend.
So Swiftly is likely going to catch up with the Kinku and is very interested in rejoining with the rest of the party
Okay.
because it's been 40 minutes.
Between the Kenku and you is the groundskeeper, who is not dead.
Unlike as
Tabaxi
many
does
dogs.
not care.
Imagine just describing everything like that.
Are you going to go around the
She's not
groundskeeper?
gonna, she's gonna keep like a wide berth, but she's gonna glare at him as she walks past him. with her
she's
violin in
walking
one
past the
hand.
groundskeeper and kind of glares at him. Are you going to the main entrance? Like directly
meet up
behind the
with
Kenku
the-
is the double doors right into like the main room.
She's just gonna meet up with the Kinku and ask what he wants to do. Because she
Okay.
didn't see where the rest of the party went.
Okay, so she's asking the Kenku, what do you want to do?
The Kinku, who is being like, he was recovering from the punch who he just
Yeah.
received.
He's in the middle of a fist fight with the groundskeeper.
Oh,
The Kinku replies, like mentally, he just goes, "One moment," and then he's gonna shillelagh. I'm gonna take my turn, just like for the comedic effect.
Oh,
He's
no.
gonna shillelagh and just slap
So
the
he took that from one of
groundkeeper.
his warlock spells?
He's a cantrip, and he has it as he's
So that's normally a druid spell, so he took
it's
that.
Pact of the Tome.
Okay.
Allows him to use it.
Oh, just tons of cantrips.
Yeah, okay.
Fun.
Yep. So he's gonna shillelagh
Well, man.
the boy,
He's kind of like a middle-aged man, like in his 50s.
the big boy, the old boy. 26,
Okay, that hits.
for-
Give me a damage roll.
and then it's a 8.
Cutting 20s.
11.
Oh man! All right, so he's been bludgeoned. He's like, "Oh mercy!" and he like falls down and he kind of like grabs his dog and he's like kind of like on his hands and knees trying to like back away from you guys
Oh no!
because now there's two of you kind of standing over him and he's just been like bludgeoned by like a quarterstaff.
Hang
And,
on, hang on. So we literally like broke into this guy's courtyard, vandalized his property
He-
by climbing his
he
tree,
just
and then
killed
we
a
killed
dog.
his dog.
dogs, and he played
Injured
his
another
dog.
dog, and then beat him
He's
across the
wow.
face with
man.
a magic stick.
We
Just
literally.
this innocent old gardener.
So Kale played the fleeting glimpse plot twist card. You recognize someone in a crowd. There is a were-rat. You can see through the bars.
Uh huh.
There you can see that there's a were-rat pounced on top of a woman and kind of like biting her, and there's a small girl screaming.
Oof.
And he's wearing
And-
Mouther's clothes.
Yeah, it's wearing Mouthler's clothes, so you kind of like recognize that like something's wearing Mouthler's clothes and is like tearing into people. And there's like a crowd and people are calling for the watch and that sort of stuff.
Oh.
Sad is immediately going to go to the door, unlock the door if possible.
The main gate or the door to the house?
Main gate.
Oh, so he's going back the way he came.
Yep.
Okay.
Because noticing this is
it's
part
locked. So it's locked.
key.
Oh, he has a key.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he swiped.
Swipe the keys off the ground key.
Oh, smart
Okay.
boy.
Yeah, so you unlock the door.
He's going to open the door and attract the were-rat's attention.
Okay, doing house up.
Mental.
Let me actually roll.
I
for
mean, what
that.
does he say?
He goes mentally, yeah. And he goes, over here.
Alright. And you see it kind of like looks to the side.
And
And then
then,
it like slow looks and like you guys like lock eyes. And it's like rat meets bird.
But
then-
bird size of rat.
You're actually bigger than it in its rat form.
nice. Sad is actually going to, like, do a bird-like gulp cast Shillelagh on his
It's alright. Okay, yeah.
on
sure.
his on his thing, and then kind of like gesture for it to come forward.
I think it lasts like a minute or.
All right,
I
so
think you don't have to recast it.
all right, so he makes it like glow, I guess. I
Okay,
don't
you
know.
got a glowing quarterstaff.
Yeah, and then just out of like intimidation and gestures for the were-rat to come forward.
Oh yeah. I like
Yeah.
that. All right. So with the taunting, there's no need for further rolling. It lunges at you, and we've got some bird on rat action in the streets of Waterdeep.
Nathan, don't use that word combination, please.
Immediately, like as the were-rat is coming towards him, whether or not he dodges or whatever, he's still going to mentally connect with the Tabaxi falling swiftly, whatever her name is,
Swiftly, yeah.
swiftly falling, and he's going to say, "Now close the door quickly, please, swiftly."
Okay, and then swiftly, so the Kenkus run off and is like taunting and calling off the were-rats, and they're about to come to blows in the street right outside the main gate to the
No,
courtyard.
he's like trying to bring the were-rat into the.
Okay, so you're inside the gate. So
Yeah.
you've opened it and you're taunting him through. Okay, so
Yeah.
he's charging towards the gates, and then what's Swiftly doing, Alexis?
So swiftly, to keep the were-rat from attacking other people, is likely going to cast Tasha's hideous laughter on him.
Okay, she's gonna cast Tasha's hideous laughter on him. Give me a initiative roll. I think he's actually gonna. He's charging, so we'll just.
I got a 19 plus 2.
Okay,
so
do you want to
21.
cast it before he comes in the gate or after?
After.
Okay, so he comes to the gate, cast it, and then I think he gets a save, right?
I would
Yes,
imagine.
he has to take a. Hang on, I just pulled it up. He has to take a wisdom save.
No. All right. So he like runs through and immediately starts like you've got rat laughter inside the gates. So he's actually like just suddenly laughing. You want to close the doors and lock it in there?
Yeah, he's going to do exactly that, and then look over his shoulder to swiftly falling and go, mentally speak and say, I have a bond with gods outside of our realm, and this is probably the scariest thing I've ever seen.
And is this mentally?
Yes.
Okay.
But he's gesturing as he does it because he's gotten used to
So
speaking
it's like
this
pointing
manner.
with like his winged arms, like.
Yeah. His mouth doesn't move at all. It's like,
Okay. So does he get a save every round? I think I'm trying to remember how often Tasha's gets a save.
He has to take.
of course,
a
the
wisdom save every
mental
turn,
speak
and
is
he's
prefaced always
incapacitated.
by the sound.
Okay. So
I
he's
have
like,
it pulled up right here.
it's like squeaking and rolling around the floor in laughter. All right. No. At least 3 rounds. All right. So in about 20 seconds, I think he'll come out of it. All right. So that's bought you guys some time. While he's
Okay.
laughing on the ground, you can maybe take an action or 2 or 3. And then how about Dordre's?
So
gadgets?
Dorger's at 1 HP. Is it feasible that he can go ahead and make it back to the Wayward Dice within
You're
like
trying
an
to flee the
hour?
scene?
Within an hour, can he make it back to the Wayward Dice?
Like a vampire to his
moving 20 feet per 6
Yeah,
seconds.
it's only like 4 blocks away, so he's gonna return home.
He's returning home.
Okay, so
he's
Dordre's
done
out
for
of
the
the
day. Yes, Dordre is done for the day.
We can go. You can just
Yeah.
reset him for next time because I'm
Yeah.
assuming he's gonna go take a nap and suck his thumb or whatever.
Yes.
All right, welcome back, George. This is your first character in D&D ever, right?
Yeah, he's not dying that easy.
Yeah.
I
And,
cannot believe that you rolled 2 nat 20s on him though.
And he's lost an eye now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was terrifying.
And
Yeah,
the
but it's gonna
Malthor
make him
rat
cooler because now he has
is,
an eye patch.
on the floor.
Alexis says it's gonna make him cool now because he has an eye patch.
Nice. The Malthor rat is on the floor, ground, like
Laughing.
yeah. So Saturless is actually going to reach into the satchel of Malthor rat and grab the adhesive leather, Velcro leather, and use that to bind the hand. Actually,
Okay.
make a muzzle
All right.
for the were-rat.
Does Swiftly want to help him kind of like wrap up and bind the
Yeah,
were-rat?
because she has an entertainer's pack with like some
Okay.
like
Yeah, she's
some
gonna-
rope and some.
Okay, so we'll
other,
say you guys kind of like
supplies.
get him bound up, and when he kind of like fights off the spell,
Mhm.
it just kind of like lying there like immobilized, just kind of like, and it's like it's got like his little like rat tongue and his rat tail. Okay, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Yes.
All right, let's go back inside the main room,
All right.
With Rue and
and the crossbow bolt has just whizzed past the two,
Okay.
and the other thug. Well, he's like reloading. The other one's like rushing into the melee with. He's got a mace in hand.
How far away are they?
I think they're about 25 feet away, 30 feet away.
Aravan's gonna say, well, haven't done this in a while. Aravan's gonna draw his rapier and his short sword, and he's gonna just like stab at the guy, close range.
Okay. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Okay.
If you want to talk about plans for what to do with the courtyard
Sure.
or take any comments from the audience.
With the courtyard scenario, is that what you said?
Yeah, or talk to the audience.
Okay, sure.
We have one in our audience, a Mr. and or Mrs. Cervanti 2K. You disconnected during the fight scene, including Dordre and
Yes.
the half-orc.
And the stream is lagging kind of behind, so this right now that's being said will be honestly heard in a little while.
We never know. But do you want to explain exactly what happened during that
Yeah, so Dordre, he just had a big stroke of bad luck. He kind of like flew up and he went, "Hey guys," and he's like, "Suggestion."
That is a
he used it twice. Which is a second level spell, which he only has 3 slots for, and he failed both times. The guy he didn't get disadvantaged, but basically he re-rolled, and he got worse and worse. I'm sorry, he got better and better, and then he rolled a 15, then a 16, then a 21. This is an orc, mind you, with wisdom. And yeah, so I died almost. He crit me twice, and also he gets 3 attacks. So it was 3 attacks. He got 1 crit, missed twice, and then I tried to leave, and that was an attack of opportunity. And then I just jumped off the balcony and missed it away. And yeah, that's kind of where we left off there. But Alexis, what do you think you would like to do after we get done doing this with the tabaxi and everything else? Not with the tabaxi, but what do you think you'd like to do once we
join up with the main party. She doesn't actually know where they are at this point because everybody kind of went off. So she's hoping that the Kinku knows.
Well, 5 feet away from you, or 10 feet away, is the main double doors into the house, and you can hear the sounds of a man, like kind of screaming threats and like yelling. And I'd say all of you now are just close enough. You can hear the sounds of combat and fighting because there's blades crashing and stuff. So you can tell that indoors there's the sounds of battle. And the door's like kind of like directly behind you because you're at the main entrance to the house.
Okay.
So what do you want to do about
I guess
that?
Aravan and Rue are...
I want Alexis to...
Oh, okay.
So swiftly goes through the double doors, very slowly, waiting for the Kinku to catch up because she doesn't want to go by herself, knowing how that ended with the temple.
So you have to that.
Yep.
And she's wanting to go into the main double doors. Do you want to go with her?
Oh, Satterless is definitely following.
So the two of you kind of like open the double doors into the grand entryway, and the other 2 members of your party are coming into contact with a black-clad, thug. You can clearly see kind of tattooed on the side of his face a snake and a winged snake, black tattoo on his face. He's an entire guy, and he's kind of like screaming as he like goes into the melee combat. And then there's another guy standing at the base of the large stairway. I've already described the interior, and this guy's mid-reload on a crossbow. He's kind of like winding. He's got it halfway wound at the base of the stairs. And you can also hear the sounds of blade on blade and cries of screams of pain. There's lots of combat going on up the stairs apparently.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so let's roll initiative.
Sure.
Are we doing group or person?
You can roll individually. I rolled a 19 for these 2 guys, plus
Alright.
whatever their...
I rolled an 8.
Ruth is a
I rolled
23.
a 14. Darn. Rue, you gotta stop winning at these rolls. It's all a roll of the
Look,
dice.
she's the only.
Well, Swiftly
character
got
I get good
8,
rolls
so
for.
she did not win this roll.
Kale, what did you get?
I got a 14.
Swiftly has an 8, so we're also rolling Satterless. He has a 9.
Okay, so who rolled a 20-something?
That would be Rue.
Okay, so who gets to go first, and then
Ooh.
these other guys
Does
will
Rue
go.
get advantage due to the sneak attack thing? Because she isn't detected, right? Because she was up the stairs and behind.
No, she was.
Well,
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
let's let him play.
Yeah, I think she actually stepped out
Oh, okay.
beside him. So she's gonna draw both of her short swords because she has 2. You could dual wield, I think. I haven't actually read most of the sheet. So
And there's the one thug that's charging at Aravan.
so she's going to run meet his charge, kind of
Okay, middle of the room.
yeah,
And,
side.
like right in front of the double doors, so like Swiftly gets like a front row seat.
Yeah, she's gonna like sidestep him and slash with both swords across his face. So 25 and not natural 20.
Alright, they both hit.
Yep. That would be 17. I am mathematically not gifted. Here I am going into a STEM major.
Now I gotta do mental math.
And here he is, a STEM teacher.
Sorry, I'm tired.
We're all tired.
Yes.
It is
Alright.
1 o'clock in the morning.
So, so you struck him with both blades,
Mm-hmm.
and then he turns around and then he whacks at you twice with his mace. I rolled a
This is rude.
14.
Nope.
Okay, and then a 1.
No.
All right, so I'll say you actually like have deflected his blade, and or not his blade, his mace.
Yeah. Caught him with their.
Hey, Nathan,
like,
I want to let you know on the AirPod, mine just now made a noise that it's running a little bit low on battery.
Okay.
So
We need to charge
yeah,
it, or-
well, to be able to charge it is right here, and this is almost dead. So we'll probably just need to kind of either hurry up if we can,
Okay.
or just
Yeah,
do whatever.
it's fine.
Okay. So continue.
All right, so you've knocked the mace out of his hands, and he turns to flee. So you can have an attack of opportunity, but he's running back towards the guy with the crossbow, who's now loading in a bolt into it now.
Attack of opportunity, does that allow me to use both my blades or just
No,
one?
your second one is a bonus action, so you just get
Alright.
one attack with one blade.
Nice. 17.
All right, that hits.
9. Damage. That is.
All right, so you stab him in the back as he's fleeing, and so he's kind of like cries out in pain, running back to his companion. That guy shoots his crossbow at you now. It's loaded. 6 plus. So it's gonna be like a 10.
Oh, 10? No, that doesn't hit.
Sorry, no, it's an 8.
Oh.
Okay.
That
So
hits
it
even
like
less.
totally goes wide, and that guy just like tosses the crossbow down and draws out his mace,
Mhm.
and he like runs up the stairs. There's kind of like a mid-flight platform, and you can hear more sounds of combat upstairs. And the other one kind of reaches the bottom of the stairs and is like now pulling himself up by the stairwells because he's bleeding from like 3 cuts from you now.
How far away is he from Airvan?
About 30, 35 feet.
Okay.
I guess I can count it up. Oh, not that far. Yeah, maybe. Actually, no, I'm right. About 35, 40 feet.
Okay. Mine died, but I think yours is still good.
Okay.
So, so it's about 35, 40
So
feet
if
then?
we lose this, we'll just need to do something where we can hear Alexis.
Yeah. If we have like earbuds, I'll just be able to listen to her basically, and I can translate if you wanted.
Translate from the Japanese.
Yeah, something like that.
Gokuman wa usagi desu ka?
すみません。ちょっと
I have absolutely no idea what I
見て
actually
くだ
said.
さい。
You just said nothing that matters.
Alright, let's go quickly. So,
Yes, that's what I'm
Airman.
thinking.
And then- wait, hold on. We rolled initiative. Who had the next highest initiative?
I had 14.
I had a 23 and a 9.
An 8.
And she had an 8. Okay, 14. Who had 14?
8.
I had a.
Who's that?
I got a 14. Airvan.
Okay. Okay, you only have one character now.
Mhm.
Alright, so Airvan's up.
Okay. Airvan. He's gonna run, and he's going to. I guess since it's 35 or 40 feet, he won't be able to hit him, which is
What weapon does he have?
sad. I have a rapier and a short sword.
We'll say like since he was charging you, you could like charge after him.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so
Then
you
I'm
just
gonna.
attack him at the base of the stairs. What do you have in hand?
I have a rapier and a short sword.
Okay, you're
gonna-
gonna use both.
I'm gonna attack with both.
Ah, cool.
I'm
Dual
gonna go
wielding, boys.
slashity, slishity. Okay, so on the dagger, he got a 10. On the rapier, he got a 19. Sorry, yes,
that one
short
hits.
sword. Okay.
Attack damage roll.
Rapier hits. Okay. So he's gonna deal 8 damage.
All right, that cuts him down. So you just slash him, and he just falls down dead and bleeding out on the,
Oh.
on the stairs.
Nice.
And the other guy's about 15 feet up halfway up the flight of stairs. It kind of like goes up, and then it does like a hairpin, and then doubles back on upstairs.
Mhm.
You can really hear the sounds of like heavy combat. Bodies are hitting the floor, and you're like, "Have at 'em, boys! We got 'em now!" And like that kind of stuff, and like just clang clang, and so there's like lots of combat at the top of the stairs.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
Alexis. She had an 8. Who had the 9?
That would be Satterless.
Okay, Satterless and then Swiftly. What's Satterless do?
So, I mean, is there anybody...
If you look to the right up the stairs,
Yeah.
You can see him. He hasn't turned the corner, but he's at the top of the stairs.
So he's
visible.
shootable with
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast. Yeah, he's going to do that, Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Actually, 2 beams, because I'm level 5, and I completely forgot about that existing. So... 14?
12.
Yeah,
11 hits.
1 hit,
They have
2
black
hits.
leather armor.
And then 9 plus 10. Not 10 total.
10 total?
Yeah.
Alright, so you send 2, kind of like black and purple blasts of Eldritch Flame and hit the guy. What's up?
A were-rat, a cat, and a bird. The groundskeeper must think there's a circus in town.
Poor groundskeeper.
That's so true.
Boy, this guy's been turning around long. People still dying. I've lost track how many dead bodies in this property. I think we're approaching 24.
It's enough that Georgia almost joined the ranks.
I did not design this encounter. This is Wizards of the This is Chris Perkins' brain. So
A violent one at that.
yeah. Okay.
So what's going on?
So his blast. Does he move anywhere, or is that his turn? Is he gonna wait at the?
He's going to keep going up. He's going to walk up the stairs too.
Go up the stairs. All right. So you're kind of like joining Erevan at the base of the stairs there. Alexis, how about Swiftly? There's a wounded guy at the top of the stairs when you go in the house to the right, or halfway up the stairs,
So-
mid-flight. There's like a. When you have a stairs, there's a flight of stairs, and then there's like a. Has a technical name.
Second.
There's a something.
Like-
All right.
It's like a landing.
I think I
but
know
it's-
what you're talking
It's
about.
when you have like 2 stories. You have like 2 floors, and you go up the flight
And
of
it
stairs.
stops
and there's a
midway
name
into
for
a
that
flat
thing,
portion,
into
and
the
then
next
there's a
part,
second one. Yeah.
and it has a
Gotcha.
name.
There's a flat part.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm calling it a landing.
And that's
there's a more
only
accurate
guy.
term.
that I can
I'm
see.
just tired.
Can you hear Alexis, Nathan?
I can.
Okay. Just making sure. Perfect.
No, I thought you.
Is that the only guy I can see?
No, I haven't.
Yep, and then you can hear the sounds of combat at the top of the stairs.
Okay. And how far, like, feet-wise, would you say he is from me?
About 40 or 50.
40 or 50?
From where you're
So-
standing, the door is about 20 feet to the base of the stairs, and another 15 or 20 feet up to the top of the stairs.
So since this is within 60 feet, I can use...
Yeah, definitely within 60.
I could use Thunderclap, which is like a 5-foot, like, little square.
Like you're gonna charge into him in
Heals
person and then cast it?
96.
Are you gonna charge up the stairs and cast it to him like in like melee
No,
range?
I kind of want to stay at the base of the stairs, so I want to move 20 feet. I'll go to the bottom of the stairs and cast it,
So it's
since I can move 60 feet in a turn.
Do you remember which book Thunderclap was in?
I have absolutely no idea. I think that's just in the player's handbook. Let me check.
No, I don't see Thunderclap in there.
No?
Thunder Wave. But that's
Thunderclap.
like a 15-foot cube. No,
Yeah,
Thunderclap is a spell. I just don't remember what.
Thunderclap.
I can find it real quick on my app.
Evocation
Oh,
cantrip.
I
One
have-
action.
yes.
Thunder
that's
can be
the,
heard up to
Sword
100
Coast
feet
elemental
away.
one?
The Sword Coast Adventure Guide?
5-foot radius.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it doesn't work. It's a
So,
5-foot radius. My
One of
bad.
my favorite
wasn't a 5-foot.
Wizards of the Coast adventures, Princes of the Apocalypse. I got a print on demand book for the for that, and there's Thunderclap is
Right
one
here.
of the added on spells.
Actually opened up straight to the page.
Don't
So
ask me why I got 2 of those, but anyways,
got a lot of grant
I
money
have too
and
many books.
needed to put it somewhere.
All right, what ends up
All
happening?
right, so there's
Okay,
a
so
thunderous
Thunderclap
sound.
is a 5-foot radius.
It rattles the windows. It echoes off the courtyard walls, and it sounds like a bolt of lightning has struck. And there's a loud thunder sound. Each creature other than you within 5 feet of you must make a Constitution saving throw. So you do have to get in melee range. You would have had to race up the
Okay.
stairs.
So then I would rather do get to that flat portion
Yeah.
of the
So you
stairs
race the top of the
and do a
stairs.
thunderclap up the stairs
Okay, it'll
instead
actually.
of a thunder wave.
It's gonna emanate from you. Yeah. But
Instead
the
of
other
a
guys are at the
thunderclap,
bottom of
I
the
roll a
stairs, so
thunderwave.
it really only affects him. And it
Yeah.
gets Constitution save. Okay, roll a 9. Alright, so roll a dice 6 for thunder damage.
Oh, I was gonna, since it's
What?
thunderclaps, it's only a 5-foot wave, so I was gonna do thunderclap.
Oh, you're switching
is
it
a
to
5
thunder
foot, so
wave?
switching to thunder wave
Oh,
because
right.
thunderclap
Okay,
will hit
sorry, I
him from
misunderstood you.
melee.
So you also have thunder wave?
Yes, I have
Okay.
all of them. So I have thunderclap, thunderwave,
Oh shit, all of them. Okay.
shatter.
Okay, so the noise is 3 times louder than I just described. And go
And
ahead.
it's a D8.
He failed to
instead
save.
of
Give me
D6.
2d8. Unless you're casting it at a spell level higher than 1.
Just 2d8. So 3 and a 5.
And there's a window directly behind him overlooking. We're higher than the 12-foot wall, so there's like a nice ornate window at the top of this flight of stairs where people can look out over the
And
city.
it just exploded.
Yeah, but go ahead and roll the damage.
It just exploded. I just did 3 and 5, so 8.
8, no, sorry. 8 damage. And
Yes.
that blasts him through the window. You can hear his screams as he falls to the courtyard below. He falls 20 feet, which gives me 2d6. Alright, so he is not quite dead, but he has actually landed out. So you can hear that thud
Did he get a
and like
concussion?
the shards of glass. I mean, you can look out the window if you care about his fate.
Okay.
But you also hear the sounds of people up at the top of the stairs. And everyone's ears are kind of ringing from the sound.
Mhm.
It's like a lightning is just struck in the room.
Okay.
So thunder wave
Saturday
goes up
West
to
puts
15
an-
feet.
like
So
a
was there
finger in his
anybody
ear and
15 feet behind him on the top of the stairs?
No, there was the wall of the house there, but
Mhm.
there was like a
Okay.
large like window, and so so the window got blown out from the force, and they get pushed back 10 feet, so he kind of got blasted to it and toppled over head first, feet over head, kind of like toppling down, and I rolled the damage. He had quite a bit of health, so he's down to like single digits now at the bottom, but he did land down there anyways. So you can just hear now where you're standing. Actually, if you just look over your shoulder to the left, right up the stairs, you'll see that there's a couple men in like chainmail with like livery, and like with their blades, they're like stabbing into like a couple of guys on the. They're like this, and they're like finishing off a couple men at the top of the stairs. Okay, so we're gonna end combat. I think there's no longer any enemy combatants visible.
Mm-hmm.
So as you guys make your way up the stairs, there are 3 men with drawn blades dripping blood, standing over top of, I think 8 or 9 bodies. About half of them are in the black-clad armor of the Zentarum, and then the other half of them are other fellow guardsmen. I think there's about 5 or 6 guardsmen and 4 Zentarum, so there's about 10 bodies in here at a glance. The floor is not just sticky with blood, but there's like just been freshly. All these guys have just died in the last minute or two, and they're all standing there. Behind them is double doors that are kind of like thrown open, and the lady of the house is standing there in like shiny like breastplate with a rapier drawn, and she's got her half orc next to him. So the 5 of them are kind of like standing at the top of the stairs, and the blood's kind of like running down the stairs as you guys are like standing on the landing, like kind of like looking up at them. Does anybody want to address the inhabitants of the house?
Erevan, I think he says, "Hello, we're here to fetch Floxen."
And she kind of like takes a step forward and she says, "I don't know who the hell you are, but get out of my house or you'll die too. Men, prepare to attack." And they're all like ready. Like they just won a battle and they're ready to keep fighting.
I think Erevan. I think he turns around and looks at his party of people that he has with him. How many people?
Erevan
are
is a
there?
drow, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not even.
And also
should've-
not really the leader, but I guess in the situation he is. Sad actually is going to...
Alexis is playing the violin music.
Nice. Sad is going to telepathically connect with one of the guardsmen and just kind of like quietly whisper, "You don't want to do this. You don't want to fight. You don't want to give your life like this.
Okay.
Squawk! You don't want to do this, man."
Alright, and then Mouther is off scene. That's sad or less. You have one more character.
Rue.
Alright, what's Rue doing?
Brandishing her blades, looking as menacing as ever.
Alright. Okay, and then Kale, does Erevan say anything else?
So she just says, "Get out," pretty much.
Yeah, she basically.
Get back out.
I mean, so her guards have been like fighting and defending themselves, and
Yeah.
she's got dead guards everywhere. And then you guys show up. I mean, you're a drow.
Yeah.
He's like a bird.
Uh,
We've got a half orc, and then a cat. So there's
it's
you're
quite
a
the
human
circus,
now.
yes.
So you're like a mixed crew. And let's. Alexis was gonna say something.
Oh, sorry.
I have an awesome opening to this combat that I would really like to do. It has come to me, and I feel
Me
inspired
too.
to go ahead and start off this combat by pulling out my violin and saying, "Let's get this performance starting," and casting Shatter as I start playing my violin. Like my violin casts the spell.
So she's wanting to cast Shatter and start playing her violin, and just casting Shatter to start a new round of combat. Are you sure you want to go straight into violence? We're not currently in combat, so you get to initiate
So you wanna
hostilities here,
pose?
Alexis.
I think Aravan. I think he puts up his hand,
Can
and
you hear her?
yes, I can. Can you?
Okay, I can. I think it's
Okay, that means it just died. Yes.
okay.
I guess this one's charged just a little bit. You have this one?
Sure. Unless,
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
probably
it's okay.
save time.
I think Aravan just says no. Wait. I think he does like hold up his hand and he says, "We just need to talk to Floxen."
Alright. So she's like, hold. How do you know Floxin?
I think Aravan says, "Present him to us, and I shall tell you."
Are you hunting him down, or is he one of yours?
We are not hunting him down, and he's not one of ours.
Rue gives like a kind of a nasty snarl and says, "He's actually my cousin."
Alright, so let's
Sarcastically.
see what Alexis. So Aravan's indicated for you to like hold off for just a second. What does Swiftly actually do?
Swiftly puts her violin back where it is, with her ears like folded back against her
So
head,
her
very
ears go
displeased
back
that
and
she
she's
can't
She's
that
kind
she
of like
can't show off.
baring her fangs and
Uh-huh.
putting the violin away.
Oh, poor Swiftly. Rue
Do you
gives
have
her a
any way
good.
of turning on like just like a quiet speaker so you guys can kind of hear her, or not really? Or is it gonna mess up the stream audio?
No. No. I mean, in my.
In OBS we can't do it.
I mean, I can.
Okay, I
it's
should
just
know.
yeah, it's just running through the audio
Okay.
of the.
I just hate to break the. We're almost done here. This will be our last scene for the night if you're still with us. Yeah, well, man, it's after dusk. We're over an hour late. Okay. So when she realizes that you're not like part of like his group, she says, "Well, these dead here," and she kicks one of like the corpses in like a black like leather armor. She's like, "The Zentarum. They've double crossed it." And she's just like spitting mad. She says, "He's fled. I don't know where he's gone. He was here not half an hour ago, and I assume he's left. His men have been trying to kill me, but we've slain all these here. Are there any more of these Zentarum hounds downstairs alive?"
Rue raises her hand and says she killed one of them.
Okay.
Not that we've seen.
Okay.
Wood went out the window
Not
a
that
minute
we've
ago.
seen.
Who are you? Are you with the watch? Like, and
We
she's
are
like,
not.
kind of seems confused. Like,
We are very independent. We are not with the watch. We are with no one. No need to even know who we are.
Yeah, Satterless vehemently shakes his head no.
then why are you in my house?
Because we were looking for Floxen and we were led here. By the guard, evidently. But we are not with the guard.
All right. So her eyes kind of narrow. She's kind of like trying to piece together exactly what's going on. She said,
Okay.
"You best leave."
Okay. We will speak nothing of this event, and you won't, I assume?
If you leave now, I'll say nothing.
Satterless
Oh, yes.
connects with her telepathically and raises his hand to draw attention so that she knows that he's speaking to her. Says, "We're from this." He like gestures as he speaks without moving his mouth at all. We're from this group.
This is mentally she's hearing this?
Yes.
Oh, you're telling her? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're from
no.
this group a couple blocks down. A company called the Wayward Dykes.
Oh, my God. You're literally telling... Oh, my God.
If you want to join for safety.
Oh, my God.
And also helping us.
And I can't... yeah, we don't know
And
about it. We don't know this is happening.
And assisting us in our search for this traitor of yours. It would be much appreciated.
Alexis? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Alright. So, your Velociraptor has like kind of like followed you in as is standing kind of like obediently at the bottom of the stairs, and you can see where you strapped the nimble right detector to its back. The umbrella is like kind of like slowly like spinning. All right, and you guys are gonna leave the house now at this time.
I think Erevan was going to say one last thing about
Okay.
Floxen.
Final closing comments are gonna end the scene and the role play as you guys are preparing to leave.
Before we leave, you stated earlier that you didn't know where Floxen went, but do you have any ideas of as to maybe where he could have gone?
I don't think she's actually going. She's a noblewoman, and you're a drow in her house, and her guards lying dead. I think she's gonna just repeat her command to leave and
Okay.
hold up your end of the bargain if you want her to leave you out of the report.
Thank you.
And she looks at the bodies like, and this is gonna be a big mess to clean up, and her guards kind of like are slowly like relaxing just for a moment. But
If you ever need anyone killed, give me a call. You know where to find me.
wayward dice, I got it.
What?
All right, so we're gonna end there. So you guys are able to leave the building. Alexis, any final comments before you depart?
She whistles to Falling Feather and
She's
pats
listening
her
to the
thigh and tells
dinosaur.
him it's pretty much his duty to follow her if she
Okay.
leaves.
All right, so you guys go back to the gate. You have the gate keys. You unlock it and go out. Do you lock it behind you or close it, or you leave it open?
We close it.
Oh wait, do you leave the
Close
key
it.
in there, or do you
You
keep the
toss
key
the
for
keys
you?
inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
And also we make sure to pick up and carry Malther with us.
Malthor's nowhere to be
What
seen,
happened to the groundskeepers?
There's just,
The
like, some
daggers
dead
is still on the
women.
ground.
and like people are like, there's like a crowd, and like there's like you can see like an open sewer grate, and
Wait.
Malthor has fled into the sewers apparently.
Wasn't he bound?
Oh yeah, he was bound.
Wait, no.
I think he's not.
No,
through
he
it.
clawed out of it. Yeah,
He not through it. Like
No, he can't because he
no,
had
he had
the
a muzzle. No, he had a muzzle. No. I'd say
There's
he
nothing
probably
he could have
crawled.
done there.
He crawled through it, Nathan.
okay, I thought
Come
you just
on.
bound his like torso and
No,
arms.
we used
Evidently, the city guard threw him in the sewer.
All right,
we
sorry,
used
I
the
forgot you
Velcro.
tied him up. Okay, so you grab him and like throw him in like a sack or something.
Dang
and take him with you.
we carry him
Do you want to go out the main gate? I guess you could try going out like the carriage.
We can just climb the wall again.
Alright, so you guys kind of like go outside the main gate, and as you're preparing to lock yourself out, there's like a huge crowd. There's like like the dead women in the street. There's actually like a big
God.
crowd here. Do you want to go out the back way through the carriage house?
we could go out the back way, yeah.
I guess we probably
pass
should have
Saturless,
asked how to
actually.
leave. We should have asked how to leave.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you knew the carriage house was there.
Yeah,
trying
okay,
to-
fair.
We could go out the carriage
What does
house.
Silas want to say?
And as we pass the groundkeeper, what was his name? What was his title?
I'm calling him the groundkeeper. I don't think he gave you his name.
Because I kind of hit him over the face. As we pass the groundskeeper, Saturless actually gives him 5 gold coins and
Just
continues on
tosses
his way.
him some change.
Yeah,
Alright.
for your dead dog.
Alright, so I give you inspiration, which will cease to exist in like 10
Actually,
minutes.
swiftly
Nice.
Well,
knowing
Swift-
her
Swiftly
character, she
still-
probably
oh,
stopped
sorry.
by and actually cast a cure wounds and apologizes for killing his dog.
Okay,
before
she casts
leaving.
the Tabaxi casts Cure Wounds on him as she gets by. Alright, so you guys exit to the carriage house. You did kind of like when you went to the main entrance see that there was some city watch. You could hear them like calling out like make way, but they were like a block away still.
Mhm.
So we'll say you kind of like narrowly escape being caught by the city watch. We'll have to pick up the aftermath of the scene next time. We can do a quick debrief.
Really quick.
Yeah, so Alexis, any quick comments? I know, like, I'm probably about to lose you, and we don't really have a way to get audio to the other
well,
guys here.
Comments,
I
concerns,
mean,
threats.
the second half was interesting. I'd say the first half, I didn't really get to do much.
So first half
40
you didn't do
minutes.
much. The second half was really interesting. So yeah,
Okay.
yep.
Yep.
Good.
Yep, and Kale.
I really enjoyed this last session. It was super fun. I love that we actually gotta just immediately implement the just swapping off of characters. I mean, it was just super easy. It was just I don't want to play these, so let's do someone else, and it was literally super easy.
And
That
you're
was-
returning to the Adventuring Hub, so
Yes,
once
yes.
the stream ends, we'll reset everybody after a long rest.
for sure.
Zach.
I thought it was really good. I definitely think we have some issues with the current setup, but I don't think we're going to be repeating this.
We're never
anytime
gonna
soon.
repeat this.
Yeah, we wanted to experiment with it. It was doable, but we'll probably go back to the format from last night where everyone will have their own
have their own box.
face.
Everyone will have
everyone
a
will be
webcam,
virtual.
and I will have a literal studio.
Exactly, and this will also allow for easier guests in the future, where we could just have someone else just jump in, and they could be their own extra box.
All right. So next week we'll meet up again. I think Friday night.
Yep.
Online.
Perfect.
Definitely, yeah.
Same time. We start a little bit late tonight because of trying to get this set up. So we'll try and start before 10 next time, Central Time. And Gary, you're gonna wrap